I'll come back. 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 I'll come back.
What's the hymn? Tell me.
I'll come back. Is it I'll come back?
Da, 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 da.
Not for Anna, but for you.
Oh, my sweet and merciful Jesus, fuck.
It's funny because I actually still have that song on my phone and it plays when I go to work and like
I'm still seeing this as offline.
It's a 30-second propagation moment there, ma'am.
There it goes.
Ma'am.
Oh no, it juts now.
Ma'am.
Yes. There you go.
Wow. Access denied. Oh, because it's dashboard.twitch.tv.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're alive, and mostly.
Yeah, I mean we're live-ish. Hi everyone. Okay, I guess we're ready. Priest, do you want to do the thing?
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Barcast where the bar gets low.
Lower every single week! Your bartenders for this evening will be a non-pencil. Enigmatic Otaku.
Guillotine my baguettes, baby.
Banana worker.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
No.
Fucking ASMR cast. Woo.
I am dying inside. This week, we have a very extra special guest. You might know them from this. It's us. We're the guests this week.
Wow.
I know we're special, but yes.
Let us acknowledge that we are missing Rav because he has to work and we miss him very much. So Rav, if you're watching this after the fact, we love you and miss you. Come home to us, baby.
So he's the only one being productive today.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Oh, and I know it's totally off topic, but guys, remind me to talk to you about NeetCon. I found out some shit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, fuck, man. I don't even know how to approach this because
maybe we
it's
should
been such a long time since we actually shit posted.
Maybe we should each introduce ourselves and say a little 2 sentences about ourselves and who we think Best Pony is.
Yeah, for those who have never watched the Barcast before, which is probably fucking none of you, let's do the introduction thing. Let's Pencil, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Anand Pencil. I write horse words and do really bad horse art. Mostly I'm known for violence and vomiting and gross stuff, but I also write feelsy stuff. Best pony is Barry Punch or Tracy Cage, depending if we're doing OCs or not. And I am dating Flutter Priest. The end.
I'm just gonna read out my Tinder bio. An artsy nerd, a writer, and a lover of animals. I'm a trendsetter. Yeah, I've been washing my hands regularly and practicing social distancing long before it was cool.
Okay, but tell us what you do in the fandom, dumbass.
I write stories, and I did that one Ember story. You know the one.
One time you're allowed to shill and you don't.
Yeah, and also who is Best Pony, and also you could have mentioned your Patreon.
My patron.
Yes, your patron.
Best pony is Octavia. Next person.
Flam.
Okay,
Flam.
Okay, I'm Flamin Fonderwerf. That's my full legal name. I'm a creator of what they call horse word stock, I believe is the Greco-Roman term.
Oh my god.
Equine horse stock. Equine word stock. Fuck me. I'm not even drunk. Let's see. I'm usually known for either
romantic comedy that borderlines on shit posting, not the Hallmark kind. That's just actually shit. I also am apparently pretty decent at war stories, and best pony is obviously Corey in the House.
God damn it.
I love that pony.
No, do.
Oh, I thought we were going in line, so it would have been you next. Oh.
I'm doing it in the order in which I announce the people.
Oh, well, I milk. I do things like this cast, and I'm drunk, so there.
You're already drunk?
I'm not really drunk right now, but like that's about the best I can really muster to explain anything that I do.
That's fair.
Can anyone hear you? Because a lot of times when you speak, it's
I
like
can hear him
muted.
just fine.
I'm pressing,
No.
I'm pressing the button so they can hear me. If they can't, then that's their problem. They're gonna miss out on something great later.
Got him. Hi, then my name is Flutter Priest. I write words on Fanfic and do like actual like dumb writing and like gaming on Twitch. I'm currently the 31st most followed person on Fanfiction. Best pony is I don't fucking know. Cadence. Princess Cadence. Yeah, final answer.
Wow.
Man, we are just so high energy, you guys.
I can be higher energy, guys. I can do
Like,
it.
I don't know. I feel weird talking about myself. Like I've always felt kind of weird about talking about myself.
Yeah, I don't like jerking myself off on cast. Like
Yeah.
We gotta. This is what this is for. This is Circle Jerk Cast. I'll tell you what. Everyone turn to the left and jack off the person to your left.
Yeah,
Okay.
just extend your hand to the right.
But I'm a righty. But hold on now, I'm a righty. Can we swap? Can I take?
Okay, let's all turn to the right now.
Thank
you. Okay, so the person below you in chat, say something nice about them. Pencil, you're first.
Oh my god, why did you do this to me? Look who's below me
You
in
said
chat.
let's go to the right.
Hey Enigma.
Yeah.
You're better at them sliding herds than I am.
Yeah.
I've never played it before, but that's still the thing.
I'm so good that I suck.
Okay, next. Now you talk about Flam.
Flam, you drive so good.
You're welcome.
This is all very relevant to horse podcasting.
Hook it up. Hey, Croist.
Yeah, Flam.
You have unique taste in best pony.
Wow.
I want to fucking applaud Milk for the last 3-4 years of his fucking life. Not only has he tolerated the other 5 people, but like tolerated all the shit that this fucking podcast has brought him, as it's taken him across the fucking United States and invited his mom to fucking Las Vegas, where we fucking drilled her with questions. Like,
we drilled his mom.
Wow. He's taken so much shit from this cast, and he's probably not like keep taking more going forward. So thank you, Milk. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
I thought it was going to look differently at first.
To be fair, I've also suffered that my mom has told me or told everybody about my first erection. So
Yeah,
that is the best. I told that story to my parents. I told that story to my friends. I've told that story to random people in a convention hall. Like,
no, because at that specific con, she also was standing up in the room that was standing room in the back and told, I think, just about 100 people that story. So
yeah.
Oh my god.
All
right, say nice things about Pencil.
Pencil, you're a fucking kick-ass writer, like, dude.
Aw, thanks.
I mean, you all are, but seriously, like, there's like some kick-ass stuff going on with everybody, and it's awesome. I love you all.
Pencil's actually the professional one of us.
That's the dumbest thing, too. That's the dumbest thing about it.
Milk, why you gotta ruin our shit show by being genuine?
Priest was being genuine too. I'm just like following along and trying to play along.
Oh my god. So we're 10 minutes in and we haven't answered any questions, so I think we should do that.
Questions are gay.
Should we go over like the actual like intro questions? Should we just
No, we just did our intro, and also we have a question from the chat I think we should answer.
Oh, okay. Question that we got from the chat is from Alex _. How big is their penis? So like our collective penis?
Okay.
Should we all
Our ethereal dong.
Or we're talking about the dog dick?
Oh, the dog penis. The dog penis.
The dog dick is serious business.
Yeah, the dog dick, I believe, is actually 12 inches of fury. So
No, comrade, it's our penis.
For those who don't know, that's a common thing that we do at cons is we go and take a dog penis, not like a severed dog penis. It's a bad.
Just to put
like a severed dog penis, like really? That's oh my god.
You got to specify sometime.
And we do shots out of it by drinking out of the cummy end.
Out of the cummy end?
You still haven't. Okay, I think it was lost on some people that you said it was a Bad Dragon one.
Yeah, no, it's from Bad Dragon. I got it. It was one of their extras from a Black Friday sale. I found out later. So, and it has never been in my poussé or boudet. So,
Truth. All right. Ugh. Don't yawn, Priest. It's bad. I'm not bored of you.
Thank you. I've been reminding Priest that he's not allowed to yawn during cast because it lets people know that he's bored, and that's bad.
Also, fix your posture. It's terrible right now.
Shut the fuck up. You can't tell me that straight.
I just want to remind you that y'all now realize you're breathing and your jaw has weight. So
My jaw
fuck
doesn't
you.
have weight. Like,
have a
that's
nice
important.
day.
That doesn't work on me because my jaw doesn't have weight, but I do breathe manually when people tell me to, and I hate it.
Heavy breathing intensifies. Jack of a Few Trades is up first.
Yay.
Does Priest is gay? Maybe. It depends.
Does Priest is gay? I mean, Priest, would you do an is gay, whatever an is gay is?
Maybe.
Okay, so Priest might and is gay.
Priest, what actor or fictional character would you go gay for?
Oh.
Honestly?
Yes. Don't yawn!
He's just making room for the ghost dick.
I'm dealing with a headache, so I'm trying to like deal with it at the same time as cast. But honestly, like shit. I think I might maybe John Krasinski.
I have no idea who that is.
Same.
Jim from The Office.
Oh.
Really?
I feel like it'd be a fun time.
That's such an unexpected answer.
Or maybe Leo DiCaprio.
Oh no, yeah, you've talked to me about how you would for that young man.
I however have two answers of who I would go gay for.
Oh.
Both fictional. Number one is David Tennant's Doctor Who. And number two, who I would spread my cheeks for, would be Garrus Vakarian.
Well, Garrus is best space as Bondo, so I agree.
Calibrations.
Anyway.
Gonna calibrate that sphincter.
Anyway, what's the next question?
The next question is, hey Enigma, can you give us a detailed rundown of all the perks of dragons with breasts? Go into much detail and take as long as you'd like.
You have like 5 seconds, Enigma, make it good.
Okay, so the scales would make it like a soft firmness to your hand, and not exactly. It would.
Have you ever even touched a snake or a lizard?
Yeah, have you touched a snake or anything with fucking scales?
He hasn't even touched a booby before. Like, come on, how is he even know what?
This is fair. This is fair.
I've been to the zoo. I touched the snake, and then they said you got to sanitize your hands immediately because of some disease.
Oh my god, dude!
Leprosy, I think it was. I don't know.
Holy
That's
shit!
that's
Oh my God.
armadillos.
Armadillos.
Oh,
Yes, I said it like that.
It's
Armadillo.
smooth. It was smooth.
Would you want that on your dick? Would you rub your peen on the snake?
Well, I feel like you go against the scales, it'll probably grate it.
Yeah, that's true. Accurate.
Yes.
But also certain snakes
You are correct.
Dragon scales are notoriously hard, so like.
But for my idea of anthro dragons, the ones in the front would be like skin texture-ish.
So they're not a dragon; they're a horrible abomination against God.
Yeah. So why would you want to drag your sack over them?
Enigma's just a scaly. We can really boil it down.
To drag my balls, to drag on.
I'll tell you what. Next time we go to the furry con, Enigma. Next time we go to the furry con, I'm going to find a dragon cosplayer with titties, and you're going to touch the titties.
Oh no! I have a story idea.
And I will.
It's happening. It's fucking happening. So dragon scales, do you think they're strong enough to grate cheese on?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of dick cheese do you think Spike would have after fucking Chrysalis?
Anyway, so what's the next question?
Or thorax.
Next question, please.
Dick cheese. Up next, soy or almond milk?
Neither. I hate both. Fuck you.
Okay. Mechanical or wood pencil?
Both have their plus sides, and I use both for art. If it's writing, fuck you, use a pen.
Who calls a pencil a wood pencil? It's like, oh yeah, hand me the wood pencil.
I mean, well, there's mechanical pencils and wooden pencils.
I say mechanical pencil. If I just say, hand me a pencil, I automatically mean standard number 2 wooden pencil.
If you, in this house, it could be either one. If you want a softer lead that you can smudge better for traditional art, you want a wood pencil, like a standard number 2 or softer wood pencil. And if you want to do some like really fine and delicate line art without having to sharpen your pencil constantly, then you want mechanical. So it does depend.
Lead pencil, damn, enjoy your ass cancer, bro.
Well, they're not actual lead, they're clay. I was explaining to somebody recently who stabbed themselves, like, oh my god, lead poisoning! I'm like, you need to sit down.
No, most pencils don't think even have lead. It's like graphite or some other soft material. It's not lead, though.
It's graphite, clay. Like, it's not lead. There's no lead in pencil lead.
There's clay in there?
Yes, it's clay.
Yeah, and I know it's not pure graphite, but I didn't know it was clay, so learned something new today. Thank you.
Poor Rav isn't here, so he doesn't get to comment on digital or traditional Ravage.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck you, Flam, you don't get a question.
That's fair. Oh,
that's fair.
That's fine. I deserve
it. That other guy says, hey.
Other guy was supposed to be here, and he's very sad he couldn't make it, I'm sure. So.
Aw.
Rip.
Terry the Human makes a post and doesn't have anything. Alex posts the full emoji suite and has number 1, which of you has the biggest head?
Ooh.
Oh, it's Priest or Milk. It's got to be Priest or Milk.
Yeah, I say Milk because he's a big boy.
Are you talking about the biggest, like, actual head or, like, ego?
Yeah. No, I mean, like actual head.
I don't know. Maybe.
IRL head.
I've not like gone and like measured between myself and Priest, so I don't know.
What's your hat size?
I wear the ones with the little zip ties in the back.
Oh God.
I don't fucking wear a normal hat. I'm retarded. I have a fucking bullshit trilby somewhere around here too.
But you have worn hats at cons before, and I remember I tried putting on one of your hats once, and it was fucking huge.
All right, so that confirms it. Milk has biggest head on Barcast.
Okay, but what about who has the biggest lower head?
Me.
Fuck you. Technically, pencil and my answers are both correct. Yay.
Yay.
Think about that however you want. Number 2. Have you ever considered reinventing the Barcast as a kind of traveling dance troupe?
Don't tempt me.
I'd fucking do it.
I would.
Yeah, I'm not dancing. Y'all are on your own for that one.
Enigma's terrified of dancing, but he actually learns very quick.
No, I'm not terrified. I just suck at it.
No, like, so I was teaching you to do, like, box up that one time. You picked it up, but, like, you were terrified of doing it.
Yeah, I remember losing my balance and falling on the bar floor in front of everyone.
I know, and I was just like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I laughed at that, I remember.
Anyway.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Anyway.
Up next, I might have asked this one before, but if you all get stuck on a desert island, in what order do you eat each other?
Ooh, I think we eat Enigma first. I think that's just...
Well, you'd get nothing from me.
I could make really good bone broth out of Enigma, though.
I feel like you'd want to eat the most calorically dense person, which would probably be either me or Priest, and then move down the line to at least
the other
Scrawny.
thing, not that I'm trying to like self-preserve myself or something like that, but you also have to consider the skills of the people that you are eating. Because if you're going to eat someone that is like, I don't know, trying to raise crops, like you shouldn't like kill the person trying to raise crops. So like Pencil's automatically like the last to die because she actually has green thumb.
And also, I went to survival camp and I have basic understanding of how to survive in the wilderness. So,
whereas Enigma will probably taste like shit, but like, what do you even do?
I punch trees. I learned from Minecraft.
Yeah, we're killing Enigma. We're killing Enigma. I'm telling you, I could make good broth out of his bones. I really could.
I'm just putting forward, I've had like 10 years in Boy Scouts and made Eagle Scouts, so like, yes, I've got all my skills.
You and me have different sides of the same coin. I have all the gentle stuff. You have the like, I will whittle you a knife.
Yes.
So that makes Milk like the second last to die.
Oh god, would Milk and I like be the ones to survive in the apocalypse?
Oh, God.
Wait, I have a lot of skills. Like I have a lot of skills, but a lot of them are like electrical and computer.
Yeah, they require technology.
And like that doesn't help out on a desert island, which I still think puts me pretty solidly at a number 2. And you have knowledge of warfare, Flam, which is like, I don't know, perhaps like it would be a toss up between you and me, like which is
okay. No, if there are like nearby warring tribes with us that we have to fend off, we keep Flam.
Yeah.
Boy, how the hell is my knowledge of the Great Northern War going to come in handy here?
Strategy, dude. You're gonna sit us down and be like, okay, this is how we like.
I mean, to be fair, apparently, I did take. I was, when I say I was nominated for a potential leadership role in my company, it meant I was forced to take some shit that determined my qualities for a future mid-level leader and play a fucking retarded game. It was all kind of dumb, really, but I did learn some stuff about myself in the end. But apparently, I'm a fucking fantastic delegator. So
perfect. That's what you want.
There's one other like piece of the puzzle we could look at it as like morale, in which like who would tell like the best night stories to keep like everyone like cheerful and shit, which is definitely not me.
Me,
so,
it's me.
No, fuck you.
Excuse me. Hello. I'd like to introduce myself. I literally write horror stories for children for a living sometimes. Like, come at me.
No, I'm just saying between me and Flam to try and figure out like 2 and 3, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to do because that would taste fucking delicious.
I binge the Bedtime Stories YouTube channel, so I know my horror stories. Mm-hmm.
I just want to tell you guys that this is a weird-ass episode of Gilligan's Island that we're watching right here.
Anyway, we should move on. What's the next question?
Number 4. I'm assuming Enigma gets eaten first. Oh
yes.
Shit, you're right.
Oh, is this where I get to talk about how to prepare human flesh?
Yeah, no, Pencil, like this is the forte. Go for it.
No, excellent. There are several things you could do with the human body as far as preparing it for eating. From experience.
You're going to have to elaborate on that.
From experience. The human, like, skin, there's quite a hefty layer of fat under the skin. So as much as you might be thinking, oh, well, we should, like, skin Enigma and use his skin for, like, warmth or something, actually, the human skin wouldn't do very well for that. It would be much more beneficial to fry it up like bacon. So that's probably the first thing I would do. I would probably make some sort of haggis out of the organs, which I'm familiar with doing. I would do my best, however, to make the food last by making it as a stew, because if you can make something as a stew, it lasts longer. But as far as something that really make Gordon Ramsay like drool, I know how to make bisque out of blood, and I would probably make a really lovely bisque.
And we also would want to stay away from eating like the brain.
Oh yeah, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to put
Because-
down.
However,
I think that creates Kuru.
however, you can use the human brain as something like, say, fish bait. So we could. That's the most useful Enigma's brain would ever be.
And that's of course like we wouldn't want to eat it all, and well, we'd actually kind of have to unless we had salt to like preserve the meat.
And I've looked into how to get salt, and I'd have to probably defer to Milk and ask Milk where we get salt in the wilderness, because unless we have sage nearby, or I'm literally boiling it out of deer blood, it's very difficult to get salt.
Are we stuck on a deserted island?
Oh wait, is there seawater? That's a better question.
Yeah,
You just evaporate the water.
Yeah, no,
you
like,
have to have a good container and boil the water.
But,
yeah,
like,
that's pretty much all we need at that point.
Okay, cool.
Number
So
5.
yeah, now,
I
what
just
did you
like
learn
to-
today?
I just like to think that if you guys ate me, you guys would start getting visions of my life.
God, I don't want to be sad all the time.
So one of us starts liking dragon tits. The other one starts getting shitty opinions on Best Pony.
One of you starts getting dreams in Spanish.
He tasted like his taste in waifu. Fucking awful.
God damn
Number
it.
5. Have any of you ever seen a ghost?
No.
No, but apparently my house is haunted, and my sisters have seen something here.
It's the rape dwarf. That's not a ghost.
I believe I have, and I prefer not to talk about it because I don't want to sound like a crazy person. So
Yeah, and like my stance is somewhat similar, where it's like it's arguable, it's possible, but like you don't want to be that person that's like, oh yeah, I saw a ghost, and everyone's like, oh yeah, really, sure, okay.
No, yeah, it's just more like my sisters definitely saw something, felt something that was not explainable by conventional nature. Whether that's a ghost or not is up to your interpretation.
Yeah, exactly. So like let's rephrase the question slightly. Do you believe that there are like forces outside of our control, like supernatural forces? Which I would say yes.
Did you just say? I know you said supernatural forces, but what I heard you say was supernatural horses.
I mean, I believe in kelpies, so yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say supernatural. I would say there's probably forces out there that we don't have an understanding of, or that we haven't quote unquote discovered yet.
Unknown forces.
Yeah,
And
like
I've dabbled in some weird shit that I can't explain, so I'm more likely just to throw up my hands and be like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it is explainable, and I don't know that I want to try. So
exactly. So, like, one could say, like, a lot of quote unquote ghost sightings could be like, infrasound or something like that, which has been known to cause visual distortions, and then you can go to all science, and then you're left with whatever's left. Like, okay, I don't know what the fuck these things are. So whatever was in my house,
there's sleep paralysis. There's
yes,
a lot of things that can result in weird shit. But I've seen some weird shit. And if we're talking about, like, do I believe in, say, like, extraterrestrials of some sort?
Well, extraterrestrials are ghosts. I think those are kind of like slightly...
Because some people put, like, aliens and UFO sightings right alongside supernatural stuff, and it's like...
Oh, so... I mean, big waste of the universe if there weren't any A's out there. ALMAOs.
And I have seen some weird shit in the night sky doing things that shouldn't do it. Do I believe it's aliens? I don't know, but I have seen UFOs, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw something, but I don't know if it was a ghost or not.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, is this the story you're talking about? You told me about once, Enigma?
Yeah, where I was with my sister's friend, and I saw something move in the corner of my eye. I turned to it real quick, and the guy goes, "No, dude, I saw that too."
I will say probably the weirdest one for me is I was in a tea shop, and I was with other people. And I was in a tea shop, and a woman walked past me, and she looked really upset. She was walking really quickly, and she went into a very small empty tea room. And as she passed, I just like got this gust of cold air, and I kind of went. I looked at the people, and I was like, "Did you guys just see that woman go past?" And they went, "No, why?" And I went into and I immediately like went into the room very, very quickly, and there was absolutely no one in there, and none of them saw her but me. And I don't know what that was, but I was like, "That's weird." So, no idea.
Quite fortunate indeed.
Yeah. I will say, like, I don't know. I always try to, like, play the skeptical card. Because I've definitely had, like... It's hard to, like, connect dots that way, but, like, the minute that you find someone that's like, they go as far as to be like, oh, I can predict it and I can know it. It's a very, there's a lot of people out there that want to say what people want to hear in order to like get money from people.
Yes,
so, like, you have to be very careful about that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Definitely, I agree. And in terms of like non-earthly things, I 100% believe that while a lot of things could be explained, I'm sure some shit is not explainable and likely not of this earth. Whether it's just shit that we've seen in the sky or we've actually been visited or whatever, again, it's kind of up to debate, but no evidence has been found or at least put forth and revealed, I should say. So it's still fun to think about, and I don't know. One part of me wants to be alive for the day we make contact with an intelligent race, or at least find or an intelligent race. But part of me is also going to be horrified at that at the same time. So, and I'm kind of just like, yeah, maybe not. I'd rather be on our lonesome for maybe a little while longer. Unless they're Galians, in which case, hell yeah, bring that shit here.
Aliens come down here, the door slowly drops, and all you hear from inside is, yes, yes, yes.
Oh, God.
Mr. President, get RuPaul.
What was the name of that Italian movie you told me about the gay aliens from? No, wait.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
I remember now.
There is that hilarious shit posty movie, but yeah, let's not say the name of that movie.
What is the next question?
Wiping. Do you wipe standing up or lying down?
Oh, we're going lying down.
Fucking neither.
Yeah, I sit when I wipe because I have lady bits. Like, are you kidding me?
Obviously, it's lying down.
No. I do the same thing that Boris does, like a sort of half standing up kind of thing.
I don't understand whose toilet is so high flowing that you can't just like pull the balls aside, reach between the legs, do a good old wipe, drop it, and then just
wait. You stick your hands between your legs to wipe down.
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't just lean to the side and wipe?
It depends on the load.
What? You can act... Priest, you
also,
can
to be fair, Priest has... To be fair, Priest has a much wider wheelbase than you guys do, too. So if he leans to the side off the toilet, he's going to have to lean a lot further to reach.
I feel like if you do that between the legs, though, there's a chance you might accidentally smear that tissue against your balls.
Okay.
You don't go from back to front towards your balls. You go from balls back.
Okay, so I actually think I have a story that explains this phenomenon for me.
Oh my god.
No, hold on. It's okay. It's not like weird. Well, it's kind of weird because the toilet story. But like there was once when I was younger when I would lean to the side off the toilet, it wasn't properly mounted to the floor, so the whole fucking toilet fell over. And I think it was in a fucking like grocery store or something like that. Like it was clearly like someone set it up to be a prank or some shit, and it was gross and it was awful. And since then, I very rarely lean.
Also, I just want to say, in the chat, Mech Arconics says, paint from taint, not crawl to balls.
Uh-oh, who did we lose?
I think it's back, don't worry.
It's so great to have. Arconics, you guys need to fucking get, okay, never mind, I'm not going to do that. Never mind.
Anyway, what is the next question?
Okay, next question is from RK Striker JK5. What's the oldest television show you remember seeing?
Others can go first.
On television?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay, old as in we watched it as it was happening live, or just the oldest thing that was ever filmed that we saw on television?
The oldest shit that you remember, the scene,
the first thing you remember.
Like you just have a very vivid memory of yourself when you were 3 years old and watching.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, it would be the first thing I genuinely remember watching is when
That's fair. I could see that, yeah.
And it was really great. What about you guys?
The earliest thing I can remember, the earliest scene I can remember watching was Power Rangers Zeo when Tommy was strapped to a chair getting his brain molested.
Jesus Christ.
Explains a lot you growing up then, if that's the beginning of like your thoughts.
Mine's just Barney and fucking Thomas the
right.
Tank Engine and shit, you know.
Oh hell yeah. Funny enough, when I was young, other than like, you know, old school Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, my parents would put on Boomerang a lot. So one of the first things I remember seeing was like old school, a tie between old school, a three-way tie between old school Flintstones, Jetsons, and Banana Splits.
Mine is Adam West Batman.
Ooh, yeah.
I have a vague recollection, not of even seeing it, but of literally jumping up and down in front of our old table back before the house was remodeled, screaming the theme song at the TV. And I might have been 4, but I remember that. Memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. If different from above, what is the oldest television show you remember seeing and enjoying? Which is like weird because I hot take. I actually still kind of enjoy Winnie the Pooh. Like
You and I watched Winnie the Pooh together. You know
like,
this.
It's
Oh bother, Piglet! You have to help me.
So
I
it's-
ate all the honey and now I'm dumb.
It's just Pooh. I don't want to pull the honey jar out of your anus.
it's the same way where like the fucking My Little Pony show just like helps you just like breathe and like zone out from the world. Like Pooh's really good at doing that. Like I don't do it often, but it's nice. Especially if you're like really stressed or going through some rough shit.
Oh, Christopher Robin, what kind of honey is this?
It's too late, Piglet! He bits me! You need to shoot me now!
Oh, I love that comic.
Why can none of you do, like, all of you sound like Mickey Mouse rather than Winnie the Pooh? How dare you?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse, this is Mickey.
Okay.
It's over, Christopher Robin. I have the high ground.
God damn it. Anyway.
You were the chosen one, Christopher. You were supposed to defeat the bees, not join them.
The thing is, like, Pooh really isn't that falsetto. Piglet is, if anything.
Oh,
I watched so much Winnie the Pooh, you guys. I watched so much Winnie the Pooh.
Well, I can't do Piglet at all. Oh, hell no.
Now that for some reason
You have to remember, he stutters at so many things.
now I'm wondering.
Fuck me in the ass, Pooh.
Now I'm wondering if is there any MILF porn drawn of Kanga?
Oh yeah, there's so much. There's a whole
yeah.
comic.
So much.
Oh no,
shit.
I showed Priest. There was a comic literally about like Winnie the Pooh, like this really beautiful like art style of like, but they're all anthropomorphized and like going to war. And Kanga is fine. Like it gives me feelings.
Jesus.
Also, like furry porn sites.
Just saying.
Not weirdly, but yeah, no, Kanga's there. It's a thing that exists.
34 is alive and well.
Does anyone have an answer that isn't like different than the previous one?
No,
Because,
I really love mine.
What was the
Yeah,
question again? Because I disconnected.
like,
You
is if you didn't like that show, what's the oldest television show you remember seeing and enjoying?
I loved Digimon over Pokemon, and there were so many arguments on the playground.
My favorite thing was because I was in the Pokemon camp and I never really got into Digimon, but my favorite thing to annoy the Digimon fans was to just say, so when do y'all get your Digiballs? And they're like, you don't get Digiballs! And it turned into a whole huge shit-posting argument. It was really funny. That's how you always trigger them.
Jesus Christ.
With Digimon, it was like, you have one special partner, but with Pokemon, is you gotta catch them all.
The only thing great about Digimon was fucking all the glorious fucking Renamon porn.
Yeah.
See, I never got into it. Even the Renamon porn. Like, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
It has nothing to do with Digimon. It has nothing to do with Digimon. Just for some reason, only Renamon has like the toppest quality porn. Specifically, and I
There's
don't
also-
know why.
There's also Anjuamon,
Which one was that again?
the angel one, the angel female.
Oh, that one. Randomon's better.
We're just gonna mosey on down the road here.
Yeah, what we got?
I just want to say that you guys do a great job with the Barcast. You're all awesome people, and I'm glad I met you all, even if only online. Barcade Striker, thank you so much. It means a lot to hear those.
You warm the cockles of our cold little hearts.
Fucking gay.
Pretty much.
Dapper Frost is up next. Stop by and ask us anything you'd like to know about how the show runs, our favorite type of peanut butter, how much porn we have, and so much more. All right, then. How does the show run? How does the Barcast run? How do we do it? Podcasting is easy, guys. How do we do the Barcast?
Alcohol and pain!
It's literally just fucking duct tape and paper clips, because if you guys could see my like stream OBS Labs whatever, which I guess you can because I can swap. It's just hobbled together pieces of shit, like a bunch of different sources and the tabs, and there's like the hidden windows with the chat and the drinking word behind here. And then just the second monitor, which holds my fucking Discord with all you faggots, and then see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, in general, when it comes to, like, guests, like, in general, we do check, like, the guest request thread that we have out on Discord. But, I mean, at the end of the day, this is kind of something that we all do for fun out of the enjoyment of our art.
mhm.
We aren't here to, like, I don't know.
Get horse famous, really?
Yeah, so like when we have lists of guests in front of us, we kind of like, oh, this person would be fun, or this person would be fun. Like, so then we take your suggestions, and then we kind of also like, would this be fun to do? Do we all have shitty weeks? Do we want to just get fucking short skirts for the 5th time, or like, you know, should we get Rob again and meme my little dash
Puss and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's very much like fly by the week sometimes, where it's just, we just don't know what we want
Yeah.
to do, and we just like kind of like pull some names out of a hat from the list and just schedule them. You know,
We do our
Yeah.
best.
we do have the occasional like month-long event thing that we've done before, but you know, it's a once in a while thing. We try not to abuse.
As for like some of the secret sauce that we have behind like getting our stuff on iTunes and Google Play Music, that's a really complicated process that we're not going to necessarily let the cat out of the bag on just yet. But I'll give you a hint: it involves money, and Milk, I love you.
that is a thing. Like the bar, like
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna like note that the Barcast is very much a hole that you just kind of pour money into. Or at least I've made it that way by like signing us up for different things like SoundCloud and such.
But it is going to a good cause. In a lot of ways.
In terms of cost, it's all out of pocket. But like in terms of the actual charity, that's money that comes in and goes directly back out towards the horse charity, and that's the same for the bits. Any money we garner through actual like ad revenue or bits or donations or the Patreon is directly to the horse.
Yeah.
Wait, I totally forgot we were on SoundCloud. So that means the Barcast is SoundCloud rappers.
We are.
We actually have
I need to go get a face tat.
we
Please do
actually
not.
have a good deal of followers on SoundCloud too.
Yeah, I'm actually
actually?
I'm surprised by how much we actually have responses from like say the YouTube videos and the SoundCloud and the iTunes stuff. I assumed that we'd only pull through like Twitch and maybe YouTube at the end of the day.
We have 22 followers on SoundCloud. This episode that we're going to release, the one that we're doing right now, is episode 199.
Oh my god, really?
Next week is episode 200. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check tracks. No. Okay. It'll be that many tracks on SoundCloud, but this is what we're recording right now is episode 195.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So in 5 weeks we'll have episode 2000.
So
And
soon.
In the last 7 days we've had
2,000?
200.
If you are not allowed to give us free art, fuck you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about our art people. Like the people we've had for different art, they've all been paid for each piece of art that they've done. You know, we try to make sure that our artists are taken care of.
If people do art for us randomly, that's really nice, and we accept the free art, and actually we really love it, especially when we get art of ROCs doing stupid shit. It really makes us happy. But other than that, we pay our artists. We genuinely do give real money. We're not saying do it for exposure. I will never say that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, we are not the type of people that try to get free handouts from people. In fact, like on YouTube, you'll find the introductions, like to some of the videos. I had an introduction that I made personally for Screaming Closet videos, which I've gotten really lax about using and I need to use.
Mm-hmm.
But like the introduction used by Benates was a gift, and the song by Invisible Davis was also a gift. And you guys should check out Invisible Davis. He's really fucking stepped up.
Oh, he's so much fun. I love him.
And he's really like building a great platform. Him and Kat. I'm really, really proud of them.
For a second there, it sounded like you said he's really sexy.
He is.
He is.
I mean,
have you watched his videos and listened to his voice? You could just
he is.
It's very masturbatory to watch his stuff.
His
absolutely
voice.
Think so.
His voice is like what I think of every Anon in Equestria.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. But all in all, like that's how the show runs. Poorly, in general.
with duct tape and some paper clips and just a constant drain on your wallet.
Sorry, Milk.
Oh no, seriously, don't worry about it.
I keep asking to contribute, but you never hit me up, you fucker.
I refuse to accept.
But you do contribute when we do hotel funds, Flam.
Right, the fucking cons. I will say, like, cons don't randomly reach out to us. We reach out to them.
Well, that's not. We have had cons randomly reach out to us before.
That's totally true.
True.
But in general, like we also have to work out the contracts with them on like how we interview people from the show and stuff like that. I don't think we've ever like done the research on what it would take to actually reach out to like someone from the show's agent.
Once upon a time, I did that research, and I decided it was not worth our time.
Because the only person I think that there would be some substantial amount of worth to do that on would probably be like Lauren Faust.
Yeah, and Lauren, that she was the one I actually like looked into.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway.
That's fair.
On to less serious topics. Let's die on this hill. What's your favorite type of peanut butter?
Priest, you are buzzing slightly. Also, smooth, and if anyone says chunky, then they're whores.
I guess I'm a whore.
Well, we need that.
I was allergic to peanuts for a large part of my life, so I never got into peanut butter, so none.
Fair enough.
Oh, go for it, man.
No, it's Priest's turn because he's next to the line.
No. Okay, fine. I'll go. So I used to be not just chunky, but super chunky. I used to be super chunky or death. And honestly, as I started to get into other nut butters, and that could be it. That will be a fucking ringtone. Nut butter. Give me your nut butter. Put your nut butter in my mouth. I don't know why I did that.
I'm so proud of you because that's so editable, and I know Alex is right now just being like, this is my time.
But yeah, like some of the fucking organic, fucking natural, smooth peanut butter is just so good. Smooth. Milk, go for it.
I'm straight up trash in that, like, I want the peanut butter mixed with the jelly in those Goobers jars.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
God. I do not like such things.
I don't like it because they use low quality jelly.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fucking garbage jelly, but like the convenience of just taking a spoonful of that shit, slapping it on some bread, and calling it done.
Fair enough. Next question is, how much porn do you have? Pencil.
I legitimately think I have like maybe 2 pornography files of actually like videos saved, and I think I have some images for humor, like some funny porn, and then any porn I've drawn. Other than that, I don't have any.
Enigma?
I can give you an exact number. I went to my Derpy Border account, put favorites, and then put the tag nude, and this is the result number.
But you don't have them saved to your computer.
No.
Save.
It's got to be saved to your computer. It doesn't count as a stash if it's not on your computer.
Yeah, no, man. That's true.
Okay, in that case, I do have a folder that's divided into other strata, including gifs, miscellaneous, pictures, stories, because the erotica is also fantastic,
Yeah.
and it hits very differently depending on what you're in the mood for, and videos, of course, and the occasional audio. So all these, and yes, I'm very organized with this shit. So
I would think nothing less of you. I'll be perfectly honest.
like whatever I name them in there, I don't care. I just order from like most recent, but the strata is definitely there. And as for if I like right click, where the fuck is I get info on the total folder? I have and games too. Games. Yeah, I got 34.5 gigs on the disk.
Wow, that's substantial.
Yes. Oh, I don't even have the games on here. Shit, never mind. Because because I moved from Windows to Mac, so the games don't work anymore. Okay, so that's 34 gigs without the game.
Nice. You talking about games actually like jogged my memory because I definitely have Kato Sojo and a couple. And
No, I don't know novella games or anything like that. Just typical little tiny porn games. The dumb little things don't really mean anything. Things like Liru and a couple other things.
Yeah, I do have a lot of pornographic dating sims. I take that back.
Because pornographic dating sims are fucking great. I love building an emotional.
You either find shit or you find fucking diamonds with pornographic dating sims.
Mind you, Flam, you have a dating sim waifu.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a North Korean gal. Apparently,
yeah, stay People's Republic of North Korea, which we're not going to talk about.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, there's a character in that Flam is in love with.
Apparently,
yeah. Because I think I have like some pictures that were like GIFs that I have saved off in places, but like. All in all, I probably have less than 20 like photos with actual nudity or sexual happenings in them. And then like 3 or 4 like large pornographic dating sim games that like make me feel the feelings. And not just in my penis, but also the penis. Milk.
I've got my numbers right on the screen. It's 32.1 gigabytes of fucking porn.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm super easy with this one, guys.
It's
fucking 32 gigs of shit that I've just saved in a folder.
Wow, so I actually have more. That's impressive.
Damn. Wow.
Also, give me your Volbeat.
Okay.
I'll
send it to you.
Shall we move on?
Sure. What's your favorite Pokemon? Hansel.
I'm a basic bitch who likes Eevee.
Enigma.
Scizor.
Flam.
Fucking my shit cut out. What the fuck was the question again?
Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Ooh, Bidoof.
Big Oof or Bidoof.
I'm only slightly shit posting.
Today I'm feeling Lugia.
Ooh, that's a quote unquote classic. I know. I stopped playing after original Gold and Silver because I didn't recognize all the other I knew what they were starting to create bullshit.
I used to have a spot in my heart for Celebi, but she was like weak as fuck. And then probably the newest Pokemon that I like is Lucario, but that's also because I played him in Smash.
Yay.
Milk.
I haven't really thought about Pokemon in like 9 years, so I guess if like we drag it back to where I started in first gen, I'd go with Charizard.
Aww, yay!
That's a proper classic.
It's just I just fucked shit up and like got to the point where I had to go and get more badges because the fucker wouldn't listen to me anymore.
The next question is, may I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Hold on. Who's willing to do a Danny DeVito voice for this?
I don't think
I'm the garbage man. I eat garbage.
You have to say the line, priest.
May I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Thank you. That's not correct, but it's fine.
You sounded
fine.
like
You're
Big
fine.
Smoke, actually, but okay.
I haven't watched It's Always Sunny, and
It's okay.
wanted
Don't.
to.
Some episodes are more gold than others. It's
Don't worry.
it's really a hit or miss show. Like some shit's actually fucking knee slapping hilarious. Others are really just not good episodes.
This is very true.
I've heard
We're
it's
like halfway
like-
through this show, and like we still have so.
Oh
many
God!
questions.
Next question. Next question. Next question.
Goose,
Yes.
Yes.
Catalyst Cradle. Name an overrated, underrated, favorite, and least favorite fast food item.
Ooh, ready for all of California to hate me?
Yeah.
Go on.
Overrated. Animal fries.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Oh, animal fries are for basic bitches.
Underrated is Taco Bell quesadilla.
Okay.
Fair.
Favorite fast food is poutine, and least favorite fast food item is onion rings because I will get viciously ill even though I love them.
Enigma.
Overrated is McFlurries.
Ooh, controversial. Why would you say something controversial yet so brave?
I hate you. We'll continue.
Underrated avocado burgers.
Oh God.
I would almost expect those to be reversed because
Yeah, me
everyone
too.
has to have avocado on everything here. But I respect your opinion regardless.
I don't. That's fine.
Favorite.
Okay. Ooh, right on time because my food's about to be here.
Wait. Enigma. Enigma. What's your favorite?
Favorite franchise or
No, favorite food. Oh my God. Be better.
burgers?
Least favorite.
McFlurries.
Continue.
Flam.
Okay.
Overrated, underrated, favorite, least favorite.
I think chick tendies are in an odd place where they're both over and underrated.
Correct.
I think it honestly depends on the place that you go to. Like Raising Cane's has so much better chicken tenders than McDonald's, for example. But as for favorite and least favorite would obviously be nuggies or chick tendies. My least favorite would be probably char grilled burgers. Honestly, like Carl's Jr. is so fucking overrated. I don't understand how people eat that shit and pay twice as much. Fight me. My food's here. BRB.
Okay.
No, that's fair. Overrated. I'm gonna be real hot here and be like chicken nuggets in general. I am not a fan of chicken nuggets. Tenders are usually better in almost every single case, and I haven't had a chicken nugget that I've liked like ever.
Honey,
I'll
I'll make
eat
you.
that.
Honey, I will make you my chicken nuggies.
Sounds great. I look forward to it. Underrated. There's a few things I could say here, and I feel like no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. But cheese Frenchies are fucking bomb. And if you don't know what it is, you should look it up. It's really good.
Cheese Frenchies are a horrifying concept that I think Milk would make sex noises about.
They're really fucking good. They're literally a deep fried cheese sandwich. Like
With
it
like,
is-
don't they use like French toast for like the bread too?
Nope.
Then what's it called?
But they
Cheese
do
Frenchies.
use garlic bread.
That's it, garlic bread.
Favorite and least favorite fast food item. I'm pretty easy to fucking please. I think in general my favorite fast food item is a fucking beef chalupa, like genuinely. And then least favorite. I had a different underrated. That doesn't matter. Least favorite fast food item. Probably fucking Wendy's fries.
Yeah, no, Wendy's fries are really garbage. I hate
They're
them.
really sad. Yeah. Milk.
Overrated is the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'm just not digging it. Underrated Raising Cane's chicken. Like, Raising Cane's chicken anything just is, like, underrated. Nobody seems to really appreciate that food.
Yes.
My diehard dead favorite is, like, an Arby's beef and cheddar double. I don't know why, but when I get one, it's just I get really fucking happy. So I get two, and I'm really fucking fat because of it. And my least favorite, like, I don't really have a least favorite, but I guess if I had to choose something to put at the bottom of my list, I would put, like, anything Burger King. I'm just not a fan.
And that's fair, too. All right, let's do, what do you say, like, a couple more questions, then we'll do break time?
Sure, sounds good. Muggady's up next. If Dr. Phil pays money to see furries pee, would it be philanthropy?
I love everything about this statement. Flam was not here to hear this, and it makes me sad that he was not here to hear this. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. The Barcast will never top out from here.
It's true. I think we might as well quit. We're done.
Game over.
I actually heard that because I still have my earphones in, and that was hilarious.
Excellent.
Slam, what are you eating?
I got shit from BJ, so I got potato skins, I got chick tendies, and I got a Pizookie.
Yeah.
All of this for a blowjob?
Yes.
I've done worse.
Shit. Yeah, I'm eating good in the hood right now.
Do you think God could win in a fist fight with himself?
Yes, let's not get religious about it, though.
Well, let's not have a religious experience like Sonic and Rainbow Dash.
Let's not do that. Next question.
I mean, I fist fight myself every night, to porn. Like, what do you want?
What the fuck is this cat?
That just sounds like you two-handed.
Number 3, is Last of Us 2 a good game?
Oh boy.
I do not know.
I don't know. I noped out halfway through Last of Us Part 1 because I thought it got boring and the gameplay wasn't fun. So, I don't know.
I've heard things, that's all I know.
No opinion.
Number 4, how your day?
Day good. How your day, Nick?
Day gay.
Now you ask Flam.
Flam, how gay your day?
Flam has his mouth too full of peen. Priest, how your day?
Well, I'm feeling better from my headache, so it just got better.
Good. Ask Milk.
Milk, how your day?
My our day good.
Da.
And actually, Milk, you were wrong about your favorite franchise.
Oh, what do you mean my favorite franchise? For what?
Your favorite fast food your favorite fast food franchise is obviously Wheaties because of their famous Hergus burgers.
but what about Burpkerg? You can have it in a way.
But to answer yes, my day gay and good.
Okay, Priest, you're gonna have to rope someone else in to do the ad with you because I want a new drink. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Hey, Milk.
Hey, Priest.
Guess fucking what?
What?
Are you ready to lose more money for the Barcast?
that's my job here.
I'm so sad that's so true. I'm so sad now.
Don't be sad. Just give us more money for horses.
If you're sad because Milk put so much money into the Barcast, you can help contribute money to horse rescue charity and not to Milk by donating to our Patreon, watching our ads on YouTube. Don't purposely click the ads on YouTube because that's against the fucking rules.
I feel like I should be playing sad piano behind this.
Donate in the arms of an angel.
God damn it. Just get fucking Sarah McLachlan into our fucking ads now.
You can give us bits on Twitch, and that goes directly towards our bottom line. We send that money 100% to Red Wings Horse Sanctuary in somewhere, California. I don't know the city off the top of my head. There, we support a horse by the name of Little Bit, and they still send us thank you notes and newsletters and stuff. We read out we read everything out as soon as we get them to you guys, and hopefully one of these days when we're not worried about social distancing, we'll interview the fucking horse. Last year we were able to donate over $700 thanks to your guys' contributions, but we can only break that 4-digit mile marker with your guys' help. If you guys have a few extra dollars, please consider donating to our Patreon, or if you don't have money, give us bits on Twitch. Just like hit the little diamond and send us bits, and we'll read your name out if you gave out the most at the end of the cast.
That's
Don't
right.
forget, that also means your name is getting read out on iTunes and Google Play, and that's shit.
Yay! You guys took a long time to do the ad. Are we ready for more questions?
Let's do it. We've got a string of questions from Super Trampoline now. All right.
First question, I mean, it's an easy answer.
The first question is, why do you guys love alcohol but hate drugs?
Alcohol is a drug.
Alcohol is a drug.
And
also,
B,
Drugs.
who the fuck says we hate drugs, and why did you assume that? Out of here with that bullshit.
I fully support and condone taking things that are legal in the place in which we live. Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
good.
that's literally all we can say. It's as long as it's legal,
Yeah.
you can do that.
And if you're wondering, well, why don't we talk about, like, doing meth, or we tell people they can't talk about meth? Because Twitch rules, dumbass, and I don't want you to incriminate yourself and go to jail. Grow up.
Not only
Unless
that,
you're a big titty girl, then the rules don't apply.
or like,
Anyway.
like you don't think for even a second that like some of the bigger higher ups or like shock people on YouTube haven't probably like tried like doing a big line of that powdered sugar and getting slapped on the hand by YouTube in all of its graciousness. We're here to help horse rescue charity and also to add something to our community that we like, I don't know, shit on with our stories.
And we can't do that if we're shut down, so like it or not, this is what we do. Anyway, next question.
When are you going to invite me onto the Barcast? Asked Super Trampoline. Dude, you got a mini interview.
Yeah, the video is physically up on our YouTube. Go check it out. Check it out, man. It's there.
As for like how we pick people, here earlier in the cast. And the next question is, how many questions can I ask here? Not anymore, because we have Milk up next. And Milk
Yay!
says,
Mine is just
you
a
have
response.
things you like. God damn it, Milk.
Even have them in the same post, because it's not like you can't ask multiple questions in a single post like literally everyone else. Just saying.
The Jammer's up next. Pencil.
Oh God, what?
Have you considered the Great Barcast Bake-Off idea again?
Oh God, yes. I have considered the Great Barcast Bake Off again. I think I would be exempt from being a contestant though, because I can actually cook. I would like to be the judge. I would love to, if I ever have my parents' home or maybe the mansion that sometimes I have access to. If ever that's vacant again, I would absolutely have the boys up there and I'd force them each to cook something and I'd judge them. I would do it. It would be entertaining. I'd love to see what they could come up with. If Enigma actually had access to proper cooking tools and good ingredients, I wonder if he's like secretly a savant, but more likely I'd have to stop him from burning down the kitchen. But as far as Great Barcast Bake-Off, I'll tell you this. There is something in the works for us that we talk about probably once every few weeks, vaguely called MeatCon. And if it happens, I would love to do that.
Next question is, what sort of cheese and setup would it need, Pencil?
It would need a big enough kitchen with a stove, not a microwave. It would need a large amount of ingredients. People don't have to use cheese to cook for me. I would want them to bring their own ingredients and an idea of what they were going to bake. And then it would probably have an hour to create it for me.
Here's my cookies, prepped by famous Greek chef Mikros Wevopoulos.
The only rule is they're not allowed to give me a pre-made meal. So
Would Milk and Snoo be the judges?
I would be the judge, but if Milk and Snoo wanted to participate, I would love to pit them against each other in a special head-to-head battle. I heard Milk cough, like...
No, because I'm shit at cooking. I already know.
Is Snoo good at cooking?
Yes,
Snoo
he's
good at
actually.
cooking?
My apologies. Yes, he's actually very good at cooking.
Then I want this. I desperately want this. I would love to do this.
We actually just, when I was visiting him just the other week, we went down to one of the Williams-Sonomas or whatever and picked up a few fancy supplies for his induction cooker and the cooking stuff that he does.
Fantastic. I would love to pit you against him in a head-to-head face-off.
I think the best I'm going to do is just steak. That's it.
Yeah,
It's literally gonna be like when Ramsay in Hell's Kitchen asked for the signature dishes in episode 1. It's literally gonna be like that.
By the way,
what?
For the cook-off, I definitely am going to start with like the Iron Chef thing. I'm just going to take a bite out of an onion and then like immediately spit it out and start like just downing Benadryl because I can't have onions. That's going to be the opening.
Like Iron Chef uses a pepper though.
Sometimes it's an onion, sometimes it's a pepper. Depends.
And then Iron Chef America uses an apple.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Gross.
I know. All right, now questions for everyone. Would you hug Thingpone? Would you kiss them goodnight? Would you tell them every little thing's going to be all right? And would you stick the peanut in it?
You know I would. Enigma?
I couldn't hear you because of background noise. Repeat that.
Thingpone, would you peener?
Of course.
I don't think it would really be my decision, so I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah, I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
So we would all fuck the Thingpone. Excellent.
Yeah.
How about if Thingpone assimilated your waifu, husbando, or OCs? Oh my god.
I love this. I love everything about this.
So
Like, this is great.
Thingpone marinara pencil.
Oh, no.
I feel like we've simply turned our yeses into hard yeses.
I don't want to do anything to marinara. I don't like vaginas. I especially don't like bleeding vaginas. I'm sorry.
Enigma. Thingpone the detective.
Thingpone the Protective?
The detective. Your OC.
Would I do my OC if it was Thingpone?
Yes.
Well, my OC is a dude, so no.
But it has vagina.
Yeah, I've never thought of my OC as a female. Somebody draw this for me.
Flam. You don't really like have like a personal OC, like not like that you identify with. So
Wait. Yes.
Thingpone Stella.
Yes!
Thingpone still. Are you sure to be able to take it over with all the alcohol in her system? I think Thingpone would like die instantly.
But would you a Thingpone Stella?
I mean, probably. I mean, is she gonna whisper with that golden mouth of hers? You bet your sweet ass I'll go for it.
I feel like it would be exactly the same as that AI-generated Stella story I sent you.
Oh my god, that one.
A fucking Flutterpriest Thingpone? Yeah, probably.
It's just Fluttershy with like a heart and or Cadence's face on it.
Yeah. And also Thingpone. So vagina. Yeah.
Honestly, if you want a facial expression, just look at my profile picture. That's how it'd be the entire time.
Your lion burb Thingpone.
Fuck yes, of course.
Fuck yes.
Hey, want to see how hard I can jizz?
I don't think the next one's even like a question for us. If given 33 drinks of your choice every year, would you give Vylon a place to stay at or near your home, cooking her breakfast each and every day?
I would cook Vylon such food. It would be amazing. Like, yes.
Mm-hmm. I may not be the best cook, but I can take her to some nice restaurants at least.
I would totally for Vylon. Like, Vylon's awesome.
No one else apparently has any opinions on this.
Oh, I was still waiting on Enigma. Mine's an easy, hard fucking yes. It's Violent, of course so.
Enigma might have the child.
Oh. Enigma is with child. Excellent.
Well, yeah, I'm pregnant.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Enigma's pregnant.
Vylon questions now. Would you French kiss a glass of milk?
Hey, Milk, are you okay with that?
I mean, it's not like I have a choice here.
Okay, then yes.
I think I have kissed milk. Like, it was a whole thing for, like, a Patreon incentive at one point.
I vaguely recall this.
Yes.
I was really drunk. I know we did something, but I don't remember the full extent.
I think you just kissed him and then made a comment about how his beard was funny.
It was weird.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. I get boys to kiss in my vicinity. It's what I do.
Yeah.
I like how Brace just goes, yeah, like it happened to him.
It did happen to me.
It did.
I just said it did.
Enigma, would you French the milk?
I've slept next to Milk. I don't think I would. I don't think I want to kiss him.
Flam, would you the milk?
I mean, probably.
Like everyone's kind of like, no, okay. Milk, would you the milk?
Yes, I would totally fuck myself.
What about a glass of unknown bodily fluids? And for me, that's a hard no. Like, no, no, thank you.
If do you want AIDS? Because this is how you get AIDS. Not actually, but I mean, no, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna mirror that sentiment right there.
What's up?
Oh, would you French kiss a glass of unknown bodily fluids?
I mean, is it in the glass? If the glass is clean, I probably would kiss the glass of the liquid, but I wouldn't kiss the liquid.
Yeah. You found out that the glass of bodily fluids is actually the chemical XXX. Will you add sugar, spice, and everything nice to it? Is this how we get the Powerpuff whores? Because I don't think they're of age.
I want Powerpuff whores though, because I mean, if it's XXX, chemical XXX, maybe it'll birth just like perfect little like sexy adult women. In which case, I'm down.
What do you have to toss in to get that result, though?
Sugar, spice, and everything nice in a dildo.
I mean, I think that was already a Mad TV skit. It's called Chemical XXX, and it was called the Power Slut Girls.
I'm pretty sure that there's actually, like a porn version of this. I could go looking. I mean, there's a SpongeBob porn version. Like,
if you toss a dildo in there, well, then what makes you think they're not going to have a dick?
I can hear your mother in the background. Don't say dildo in front of your mother.
You speak Spanish.
¿Cómo se dice dildo en español?
¿Cómo se dice dildo?
I don't know. I don't even think that word exists, and even if it does, I doubt you know it.
Espero que no. What's the next one, guys?
For a $30 per hour salary, will you take the job of licking lollipops all day?
I mean, I would. Absolutely, yes.
I mean, that's a pretty good salary.
I can write while I lick lollipops. I'm ready.
I mean, that's $240 a day. $1,000 a week. That's a $52,000 a year job.
If you're doing 5 days a week for 52 weeks, assuming that you work every day, the math comes out to be about $62,400, and that's before tax.
Yeah, no, dude, I would do it.
That's a livable wage. And the last question is, how good are you at licking clits like they were lollipops?
Apparently, I'm pretty okay at it.
I've never had a complaint.
Everyone else in this chat doesn't get to answer. Actually, I don't know. Hey, Flam, actually, have you gone down on a girl?
No, I was close one time, but she wasn't comfortable with it at that point, so I'm like, that's totally fine, and unfortunately shit went south, figuratively.
No, but respectful. Be respectful. I appreciate such things. And Milk, you've never licked the puss, have you?
No, but I have been with a woman before.
No.
But you didn't go down on her? Wow, rude.
No. You know what? It wasn't asked of, and there wasn't any other, like, reciprocation. It was just, like, do the do, and then, yeah.
I mean, the farthest I've gone is I've licked the nipple.
Well, fair enough.
Huh.
You know the butler from Scary Movie 2? It's like on the turkey. Yeah, that was me.
Anyway, next question, please.
I don't know what this is, but
I actually just learned today for the first time that Milk actually had relations with a woman.
Oh no, I knew this.
I didn't know that.
My life mantra: any hole is a goal for my pole.
Next question, please. We're low on time. I'm trying to move us along.
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
Mm-hmm.
What's the fucking next question?
It's Flam.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's why I said to everyone.
Do you think that you could make a horse come by licking its anus?
Do you want the real answer to this, Flam?
Fuck it, hit me with it.
No, you absolutely could not get a female horse to ejaculate by licking its asshole.
Gay.
However, given the fact that female horses do have a response when they have to have things inserted rectally for medical reasons, maybe you could like fist its anus and get it off. I don't know, and I don't care to find out because that sounds like it would break all sorts of laws. So that's my best answer.
All right.
The only law it's gonna break is the laws of these fucking physics.
Pencil, are you ready to sing?
Oh, is it?
Not quite.
Oh.
It's time for questions with Pat.
Oh, I was gonna sing something for that.
Go for it.
Do it.
I gotta get like sensual about it too. It's time for questions with Pat.
Yeah.
Pat, as you are not aware, is the best human being that we have somehow sullied his presence to the point that he has been willing to now ask questions on this cast.
He's the best. He's the best.
He's the best man.
We're genuinely like not worthy of being in his presence, so
We want him to be on the podcast, and we just have to get him to say yes.
yeah, he gets really embarrassed about talking about his fandom contributions, but it's been a goal of ours to have him on. It's really important.
Yeah.
If you guys request Pat, it would be a big deal for us.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would be important.
Number one, what is your favorite fictional country and why?
My favorite fictional country?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to say Atlantis. Fuck off.
That's fair. That's fair. Enigma.
Latveria.
Where is that from?
Dr. Doom rules it.
Okay. Oh, it's my turn. My favorite fictional country is Finland.
I hate you so much. I was like, he's going to be a shit about this.
My favorite fictional country is the weeb's idealized version of Japan.
Anyway, Milk.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah, my favorite fictional country is Australia.
Faith,
Oh my god!
Faith anger intensifies in chat. I am ready. Faith is in chat right now. I am ready for this. He's already wants to wrestle you naked, beard on beard, oiled up action, Milk. Don't make it worse.
Don't make fun of Australia. It's my favorite continent.
Oh, he's gonna be mad. I like this game. What's next?
Number 2, is there a video game that you like that people generally do not like?
I like a lot of dating sims people don't usually play. Okay, I actually, when I was younger, liked the Purple Moon series, which is a bunch of games made for girls that are really stupid, childish, and make no sense, but they're actually heavily tied in pathology, so my little brain was like, I love them! And they're shit, and I love them, so there you go.
I love the Fire Emblem series. Everyone else gives it shit because of those characters in Smash Brothers.
But it's a really well-respected franchise. I wouldn't say it's not liked. Like, I actually have a copy of Fire Emblem Three Houses sitting right next to me that I want to play.
Then play it!
No.
Anyway, who else? Who else had answers?
Flam.
Halo 4.
Huh.
Really? That was a title, not a franchise.
Interesting.
I can't do I don't have a franchise that I don't like. It's usually a most shit on portion of the franchise. And Halo 4, it took Halo 5 coming out for me to realize that Halo 4 was actually a fantastic game.
Wow.
And honestly, honestly, Halo 4 has probably the best multiplayer mechanics and play style since Halo 2. I'm willing to die on this hill.
Totally fair.
And I will. And if anyone wants to later, and if we have time, I will gladly justify my answer.
I have kind of a hot take that people probably won't know.
Go on.
There's a series out there that I've wanted to play on Twitch and I know no one's gonna like it other than me. But there are a series of games called the Tomba games, which were really popular on PlayStation 1. I've assembled the means in order to play 1 and 2, and they were a serious game in my childhood. They were so rare and hard to find that right now a bad quality version of the game is $150 online, and the sequel is $80. But I would really love to play it. It's a really fun game for me. Milk?
I'd have to go with like Chromehounds, which is like a way back in the day game where you built robots and shot.
That's an amazing game.
But it had
It's a fucking amazing game.
People that like you were either really in love with it or you absolutely fucking hated it, and a lot of people really fucking hated it. But it was still one of my favorite games, and like even up until the servers were like dying and dead, I would still have a copy with me, and I would play it like on a once a week basis, just to like play online.
Chromehounds had one of the best stories of any video game, and I was so mad that Chromehounds 2 never came out.
Yeah, I know. I'm still upset about that. I mean, I would love to have another multiplayer game where it was like the 3 big nations and like everybody like fighting over stuff like that.
Like the last mission where you ended up having to kill Edgardo, I actually shed a fucking tear.
Oh.
Like he was literally one of my favorite. He was like my favorite character and like actually dialogue heavy character in a game aside from like Kreia from KOTOR 2.
Yeah.
Like I actually really loved him because I could go to sleep to his voice. What was your build?
A lot of people like
Guys!
Okay.
We have so many questions. We don't have time to talk about builds. Talk afterwards and fap each other off then.
Number 3, how hype are you guys for Pony Life?
I haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't care.
I've seen the first episode. My opinion so far is below me.
It's fucking memes. It's fucking meme. Why can't you love the memes, damn it? Just fucking love the memes.
I mean, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen a lot of without context stuff, and I'll say it looks meh, but I'm used to that because it's like main series like Ruby, who will put like chibi shit. It's chibi shit. Let's be real. In between both seasons. Or in between seasons, and I think that's acceptable and it works out well. But since this is kind of between like it was Gen 4 past, right? And now we're going on to Gen 5. It remains, I think its legacy hasn't really been, I think it's too early to determine. So, that's just me though.
Pony Life is an interesting beast. I want to start watching it but I feel like I need to be ready to like hurt. I feel like watching Pony Life, I know I'm going to be hurt. So I need to watch and be ready to be upset at it. And the stuff that I have been sent, like out of context stuff, just makes me hurt. I'm looking at you, Skirts. You've sent me so many Pony Life Fluttershy things that just fucking make me hurt. Stop!
Oh my god.
Number 4. When poured on the cereal, what is milk? A beverage, a broth, or a sauce?
It's time.
I actually have opinions on this because I spent a good deal of time actually thinking about this. And like, it can't be a beverage because you're definitely not drinking it like a beverage or anything, you know?
Are you pouring cereal?
Yes.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Okay,
But like, so it can't be a beverage. That's just like an instant knockout. And I have to knock out broth as well because a broth is like boiled bones and stuff, right? You can't just fucking do that. Sauce, maybe. Sauce is like it's required in the thing, but milk isn't required in cereal. Okay, you can have water or orange juice, or in the case of Cheerios, it's Cheerios and beer. So I'm thinking
Or just dry.
You can have it dry too. Cereal by itself is okay, but I'm thinking more of a condiment because condiments aren't necessary, and because if you have a condiment, it's like ketchup and mustard,
Oh my god.
and a bit of mayo, and that's not needed for it. You just get some milk and you put it in the cereal. So I think it's a condiment.
Milk, I can imagine the milk and bits of Cheerios dribbling down your beard right now.
My keyboard is covered.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What have you done?
So like I'm saying, I'm going to option B here and calling it a condiment because everything else you've given me is just bad. You know, it's just not going to work.
I think milk. I think milk is a chowder.
It's a bisque! It's a bisque!
Well, it could be a stew. It could be a stew.
So no.
Okay. Okay, guys, real talk. It's
Oh my
big
God.
brain time. It's big brain time. Cereal
Oh my god.
is obviously a sandwich.
Oh my god. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys just add gelatin to it and let it chill. It'll be an aspic, okay? How's that feel?
It's a McFlurry! Number 5, if you go to one place to eat, would it be Tomboy Outback Steakhouse, Femboy Hooters, Goth IHOP, MILF Denny's, or other? You can make up your own other if you want.
If you don't think I'd be going to Femboy Hooters, you're wrong. It's just that simple.
Enigma?
Ara Arby's.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is actually merits some thought for me. I mean, I'm not into femboy, so that rules out Femboy Hooters. Tomboy Outback Steakhouse is a very good contender because I love me a good tomboy. Let's see, Goth IHOP. Now, this is kind of interesting because are we talking about goth girls or are we talking about, like, old school German goths? In which case, that's kind of important for me. Fuck the goth girls. I'll be going to some gothic shit there, let me tell you. MILF Denny's, I don't know. That depends because it's mother I'd like to fuck. So does that mean is all the girls that I want to fuck who are MILFs there? Or is just anyone's MILF? They could... I don't think that's the case. So, and I can't think of anything else. So you know what? It's going to be Tomboy Outback Steakhouse. Thank you. Or Gothic IHOP if it's actual German goths. In which case, DM me, please.
I mean, I do like the idea of, like, all of these, except maybe Femboy Hooters. Like, yeah.
I love Femboy Hooters. That's the best. I want to have, like, skinny, like, awkward femboys lean over me and go like, hi, can I get your order? That sounds amazing.
But I'm not interested in that, though. Which was like, can I... Am I playing my hand too much if I suggest, like high school babysitter Chuck E. Cheese?
As in girls in high school? Honey?
Never mind. I'm going to the fuck up. I like Goth IHOP. I'm moving on.
Goth Girl IHOP or Gothic IHOP?
Goth Girl IHOP.
Fuck off.
I'm going to Femboy Hooters. Come on now.
Femboy Hooters milk. Woo!
What about Dominatrix Domino's?
Okay, yes, I would also, but I would probably work there anyway.
Fem Domino's.
Fem Domino's.
I take.
They're gonna do some cock and ball torture with a tip. So.
I'm in for Fem Domino's.
Nope, I'm good. I am taking a lot of cash right over to Tomboy Outback Steakhouse.
So what's our next question? Because we need to get through this.
Now it's time for the one.
It's time for questions with Dylan.
How are you today?
I am.
Enigma.
All I heard her say was I am.
That was the answer.
I think, therefore I
Fuck.
am.
I was going to say that.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so is that an answer?
I came, therefore I come.
Eighth is up next.
Well, you didn't ask Milk.
Milk. How
I'm
are you?
eating cereal.
Oh.
Can you give us a big slurp of your milk from your bowl?
Oh, like that. What's next?
Eighth is up next. He asks, who is best pony?
Well, the answer's Pat. No, I know eighth. The answer is Pat. Let me see. If I hover over the black bar, yep. Okay, answer's Pat.
Enigma, who's best pony?
Well, I'm going to choose mine and Pat's favorite pony, Octavia.
Flam, who's best pony?
I already said this. Corey in the house.
Okay. I think you're close, but I think Pat Boru is best pony.
Pat Boru. For those who don't know what Pat Boru is, it's awful, and you should go there. It's run by somebody I love.
Milk.
It's me. I'm best pony.
All right, and then he says, "You may now shame anyone who did not say Pat."
All of you are shit.
That's pretty accurate. Can you all make wartime noises and talk dirty to me?
I have to know. Did he mean airplane? And there was like an autocorrect. Because, like, okay, Flam, I think I need your help. How do we make wartime noises?
A lot of harrowed screaming, firstly.
Okay, so we talk dirty while doing harrowed screaming, and, like, I can do that. Are you guys ready to do it all at once?
Sure.
Okay, here. Count us in, Flam.
Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, you're so
Sit on my face!
I love you! Please die! I may have gotten out of hand.
I agree. I hope no one outside heard that. I forgot my door was open.
Not enough coffee's up next. Love you, coffee. Coffee, you're awesome. Learn anything particularly interesting lately? Let me think. I need to think about this. Pencil, have you learned any fun tidbits recently?
Yes. There is a man. I'm trying to remember his name off the top of my head. It was quite fascinating. I learned that there was a guy who was this huge prankster back in the day, and he actually created just these elaborate pranks, right down to him going to a play, being really angry that it was boring and they took his money. So he went out and rounded up a bunch of bald people and basically wrote, "You suck" on their bald heads. I don't remember what he wrote. And then he showed up to the play the next day with all of them with tickets. And at a very serious moment during the play, they all removed their toupees to reveal the message out in the crowd.
Oh, shit.
The Horace de Veracole! I love it. Thank you, Abe.
I learned that in 2011 or so, there was this Korean animated movie that looks like it's trying to copy Finding Nemo, but it is not a children's movie. It is fucked up, the most fucked up thing I've seen, and it's called Paddock. Y'all should see it. It's horrible. Do not show it to your kids.
Let's see. Learn anything particularly interesting? I'm trying to think because honestly, particularly interesting. I'm gonna have to ask you to come back to me on this one.
I do, yes. That I recently have been trying to do like research into like gaming fight sticks and stuff because I've been enjoying them's fighting herds. And I found that personally, like, despite you thinking that like octagonal gates where like the actual stick locks in on each direction that you're in, square gates overall give you a more accurate like representation of where you're trying to go to on the stick. So like definitely not all fight sticks are made the same, and like the more expensive ones have actually like really good reasons why they cost a lot. Milk?
I learned about some guy who drew a bunch of words on bald people's heads.
Fuck you, Milk.
Oh, and yes, I did something very interesting. I learned that during the Second World War, when Italy was being invaded during that time and they had to move the fascist government north, Italian troops actually fought Japanese in the Pacific.
Interesting.
When there was a very odd change of sides and no one knew what the fuck to do. So, yeah, there were there were Baba the Boopies against bonsai charges. It actually happened.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what's next, please?
What's your favorite novel and why?
That's not fair. I pass. Somebody else answer. I can't answer that. That's not fair.
I did not hear him right. Did he say
Novel,
your favorite owl?
good novel.
Favorite owl.
Novel, bitch. Answer.
Right. Well, my favorite one was the one that got me into reading in high school. Was a story called Born to Rock.
Oh,
It's
you
a
told
story.
us about this.
Yeah, a story about father issues.
Yeah, which makes sense. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, go play it.
Favorite novel? I mean, I guess I'll go cliche with All Quiet on the Western Front.
That's really not surprising, and I don't know why I expected anything different.
Mine's like a strange toss-up. I'm more likely to lean towards 1984, but Brave New World also is a strong contender.
I do love Brave New World. I might have to give it to, and this is genuine, I might have to give my favorite novel to Catch-22. I really love Catch-22.
I read that when I was in 9th grade, and I was too young to understand.
You were way too young.
I was too young to understand its genius, really.
Oh, yeah, you were way too young. I mean,
And
I
read it
love
again.
I
Go
love
on.
The Hitchhiker's Guide. I love all of that. And, yeah.
I think Fahrenheit 451 has like a special spot in my heart. Just like it's my first Bradbury, and like it was my first exposure to like sci-fi literature. It's not like truly sci-fi, but like I don't know, dystopian literature, which is like a big thing for me. Anyway,
Yeah.
favorite book.
Oh fuck, what's the one? Flowers for Algernon, I think it is.
Oh, great fucking book.
Jesus Christ, it's so.
Oh, I realized my favorite novel. I realized what my favorite novel has to be. It has to be Golden Compass. I take that back. Golden Compass is my favorite novel. Period. Full stop. Continue.
I think I have to recorrect to Flowers for Algernon because when I read that, when I had like the ability to understand literature and like study it, like holy fuck, it's so good.
But Milk, are you very fond of that novel?
I could say yes and no. Like I don't read a lot, so it's not like it changes that for me. I'm sorry, my throat's like really fucked up too. Sorry.
It's okay. You were trying to breathe milk and cereal. I understand.
Yeah, it's just not sitting there.
Hobbies outside of writing, if not, what would you like to try out? Pencil.
Writing is my life. Writing is my hobby. Seriously, writing for days. My biggest hobby outside of that is either cooking, gardening, or hockey.
Enigma.
I'm jealous of people who can actually draw.
Flam?
Yeah, outside of writing, it's either working out, or I'm actually kind of building up my cooking a little bit, but if partially out of necessity and partially just because I don't want to rely on eating out and giggity.
No.
But yeah, what I'd like to try out, yeah, I'd like to kind of get into drawing, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I'm still kind of feeling that out right now, giggity.
I mean, it's hard for me to not point at things in my life and not be like, oh, I do this. A lot of technology and like technological things I deeply love. But also like probably my biggest and most successful hobby is probably music, like even more so than writing, honestly. So yeah, probably music. Milk.
A dice collection. That's it.
Just more dice.
Just give me more dice.
The hobby is collecting dice. Is actually a
You know how in Yu-Gi-Oh! Kaiba like stops criminals with cards? I feel like that'd be Milk but with dice.
Dude, D4s would hurt if you stepped on them.
Or if you like throw them at somebody's eyeballs. Anyway, what's next?
Actually, it's directly for you, Pencil. Do you have any good recipes lately?
I do a lot of recipes. I'll tell you what, if you want to make a really basic salad dressing that sounds weird but tastes amazing, a large amount of olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, yellow mustard, onion powder, 2 cloves of pressed garlic, and what am I missing? Paprika, lots of fresh ground black pepper, and maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese if you want or not. Put it in a mason jar, shake it aggressively, put it in the fridge for a while to cool, and then when you're ready, you just, and lime juice, about the juice of 1 lime. You shake that, put it in the fridge until it actually like goops up a little bit, pour that over any salad. It's a really great all-purpose vinaigrette.
Hell yes. For everyone, do you have any aspirations in life you want to pursue? Why do you want to pursue them? What makes them appeal to you?
I'm a writer. I want to continue to be a writer, and I want to write a novel. It's really simple. I've written short stories, but I want a novel.
Enigma.
I like to write stories for like TV shows or video games or something that would, in itself, cause its own fandom and people to write me fan fiction.
Plan?
Other than continuing writing, I do eventually want to get around to more non-fan fiction-y things with more sincerity. Beyond that, though, aspirations in general, I want to essentially be a data nerd my entire life and become some C-level at a company where I can just spend the rest of my time showering my wife with bullshit. So that's my ultimate goal. And no, I don't have a wife, my future wife.
That's right, gentlemen. He wants a wife. You know what to do. Put on her dress.
Lay off his future daughter, though, because he already promised her to us.
Yep, no, that's right. We're gonna bang Clam's daughter. We've discussed this.
Oh God, you're bringing that back. Okay.
I will never forget that you actually gave us consent to bang your daughter. What else we got?
I guess what sucks is that I make a lot of like aspirations in life and then accomplish them, and that's not like trying to be like a humble braggy thing. I think my biggest thing right now is I want to do like a cross country, like multiple state musical tour and like play over the course of like a week, 2 weeks, a bunch of different states with my band and have that experience under my belt. Because before that, my aspiration in horse words was to be like in my name, like a guest at a convention, and that happened to see you in Everfree Northwest 2021, I guess. So yay. That's the whole thing. Milk?
I just want more dice. My aspiration is to have all of the dice. Give them to me now.
All right. Then next question is favorite historical figure.
God, that's vicious. My favorite historical figure. So I have to pick an author. Probably.
Historical figure.
Pass. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of something fast, but it's hard.
Enigma.
The dude who went to the moon but didn't actually get off the shuttle.
What?
The guy who went with Buzz Aldrin, who never set foot on the moon, but he still went to it.
Wait, did you think that only Buzz Aldrin walked on the moon?
No, he went with other people, but he there was one guy who stayed on it. Carl Pilkington told me so.
Okay, so next person.
If I'm shitposting, it's that one dude who predicted his own death, and he said he would die in his sleep on this day, and then when he woke up, he killed himself to live by his word. I forget who that name's. I think it was Abraham de Moivre. But if I'm being fucking real, if I'm actually being real, it would probably have to be Irvin Rommel for not just some obvious reasons, but like for some really shitposty Mad Lad reasons. And yeah, probably him.
You know, I think as far as like trying to find someone in history who just like knew what he wanted and just took it and really just like really went all out, like tried to.
If you fucking say, be careful, be careful, be careful.
No, man, like person that did everything that he could and like really just lived life 100% to the fullest and didn't give a fuck about what enemies he made along the way.
Get to it. Come on.
King Henry VIII. I'm joking. I don't fucking know.
I'd like
history.
I'd like to change my answer to that kid who Naruto ran into Area 51.
I'm going to get my answer, by the way, as Amelia Earhart and not shitpost because her and Annie Shershot, Annie Oakley, they when I grew up, they were my heroes. So there you go.
Cut my wife into pieces. This is my last divorce.
Okay, so Milk.
I'm just going to bitch out of this one and say Einstein.
Fair enough.
And if you want me to be honest, it'll be Chester Bennington. Because I'm dumb. And if you say he's not history, well, you're fucking wrong. You guys obviously know about Think Pun, but how versed are you in the other strange foods of the strange waifu thread? If you are, who are your favorites and why?
I'm a huge proponent of food ponies. I really like food ponies. Occasionally, you'll find various food ponies popping up in there. Also, goo ponies. I love food ponies, so that'll be my answer.
There's an answer. I can't remember right now what her name was. But for right now, I'm going to say Delta V.
I've never really delved into the weird ones, to be completely honest. So I really can't answer this. I have no surefire answer to this one way or another.
It's hard to say for me because like a lot of the kind of monster pones are really kind of nice. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of goo pone. I'm not a big fan of like Eldritch Abomination pone. Some of the, you know who I really like and I want to write more of. I want to write Ghost Pone. I believe her name is Sophia Spector. She's wonderful, and when I started to pitch like a story for it, they were like, "Oh, you mean like Wanderer D's story?" I'm like, "Oh God, do I want to be that guy that just like tries to write a story that's better than someone else's story?" I didn't want to do that. Anyway, Milk.
It's whichever one lets me fuck it first.
Okay. Lastly, who haven't you interviewed yet and wish you really could? Lauren.
Pat, it's Pat. The answer's Pat. The answer's Pat. Everyone, the answer's Pat.
You're just Pat.
Trick questions up next. Would you do a three-way with a dick girl?
Yeah, and I have, so fuck off. No, literally, I have.
Enigma.
No. Like you got nice equipment there, but it's nothing I don't have.
Clam?
Nah, I'm good, thanks. It's a nice cock, but it doesn't give you any tactical advantage.
I would, but emotional attachments are really important to me for me to open up to someone sexually, so it would take a really long time, and I don't know if that's what people are into.
Damning sexuality!
Yeah.
I think...
No,
Yeah,
would
fuck
you
it.
agree?
Yeah, fuck it. Bend over. Let's go.
Up next is the Glim Master. Questions for Priest. Aw. Number one, why is your laugh so contagious? Aw. I don't know, man. Like, I'm cool. I don't know. It's probably because it's genuine or something dumb like that. Number two, if you were on Equestria and would become literally a priest, would you baptize the unholy nature of the baby? Probably if I was asked, but I don't want to.
You gotta double dunk that baby.
Oh my god, holy shit. Have you seen The Baby is one of my favorite Barcast jokes. Anyway!
Number three, what's the most romantic thing I ever did to a non-pencil? Let me think. We did a whole digital Valentine's Day thing, which was really nice.
Yeah, that was probably really romantic. That was wonderful.
But you've topped, you had me beat as far as like the come out and surprise visit thing.
Yeah, like I I crush presents. You don't understand. No one. When I give gifts, and like Flam knows, and Priest knows, and Eighth knows. Like when I give gifts, I don't play nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, but most romantic thing he's probably ever done for me: hockey tickets. You got me hockey tickets that one time. It was wonderful.
That wouldn't even have scratched my list, but okay.
You didn't tell me. You're like, by the way, we have hockey tickets. I'm like, yes, most romantic thing ever. So.
Number 4, why is Milk Priest best OTP? Because we're so hot together.
We're so fucking gay for each other. He tops too.
It's true. Number 5, here's a philosophical question. You think it's possible for someone in this world to actually dislike food of any kind? So what's your opinion about it? Of course, man. Like there's food that just shouldn't exist, like durian. Like it shouldn't exist and it's bad. Like so yeah, you actually dislike it. Questions for Milk now. Number 1, can I give milk to your Burb OC? He is cute.
Yeah, he drinks milk like all fucking day.
Number 2, have you dreamed that you were sleeping during the cast, but you woke up and realized no podcast is actually happening, Milk?
No, I have not. It's bound to happen eventually.
Number 3, how would you react if all milk in the world doesn't exist anymore?
I would be happy because I hate the taste of milk by itself.
I would have so many questions because mammals produce milk.
Cooking would be very distressing for me.
Number 4, would you peck someone's pecs? If so, choose who?
Fucking pecking Flamin's pecs. Because whatever.
You have snoo. I was just like, you gonna peck them Flam pecs. All right.
I mean, Flam works out, so you know.
That's true. That is true.
Number 5, here's a philosophical question. Do you think in the future it'll be possible for us to touch literally souls? If so, how do we accomplish that?
With lots of gay sex.
I like this.
Like, yeah,
yes,
totally possible. Totally possible, but you gotta have like tons of gay sex, like big gay orgies.
Yay.
All right.
For pencil, number 1, can I have my pencil back pencil?
No.
Number 2, would you like to see my insult to Enigma?
No.
Number 3, pretty good insult, don't you think?
No.
Number 4, as the only girl on the Barcast, I'm sure it's pretty overwhelming to constantly hear the other guest members talk about female anatomy, slime vaginas, and so on.
No.
Okay. Number 5, here's a philosophical question. If we humans discovered a way to become immortal by injecting a substance in ourselves, what substance do you think will likely be the one?
No. I think we would be able to inject, the living souls of other human beings after all the gay sex.
You mean we're not injecting the marijuanas?
And by the way, to be clear, we talk about penis on this cast so much more than we talk about vaginas. Like, just putting that out there.
Yeah, there's so much penis.
But we do love Bob's and Vagine, so don't get us wrong.
Yes, but I also love both, so I'm very happy to hear them talk about Bob's all the time.
Lucky Seven's up next. Number 1, who's the best mod in the Discord server? Alex.
Alex is in the chat right now going, they noticed me. Like, Seven, you do a great job. Seriously, dude. You do.
7 does a really good job. Lily Galaxy in the chat. Did someone say vagina?
Yes.
I would like to know if Pencil agrees that chicken flavored ramen is better than beef.
Recently, Priest discovered that I eat spicy chicken ramen as for fun that apparently people do challenges of on the internet, and I didn't know this. So yes, spicy chicken ramen is best ramen.
That dude there, 789, is up next. Favorite underrated clock fic, like 100 likes or less.
That's a very low bar for a favorite clock fic.
Yeah. Probably something Priest has written, honestly.
Oh, I was going to say something Pencil wrote.
I don't remember the name, but it was one of Octavia and Vinyl where they go to attend an orgy.
Flam milk? Flam milk? Flam milk?
I don't think I have anything in my favorites for Clop for 100 or less. because all the good shit tends to usually, not always, but usually make its way to the feature box where I see it. So if it didn't, then I probably just haven't seen it yet. And there's some gold, I'm sure there's some gold ass clop out there that just didn't see the light of day for the wider public. So yeah, I don't have any names for you right now.
Yeah,
All right.
Mine's the one where Derpy gets her eye socket fucked. It's Pencil's story. I don't know what the actual upvote count is.
The Nickelodeon slime?
It's called Head of Her Class.
That one.
And
Oh,
I know
it.
we're.
I know what, Town Bike.
Oh yeah, Town Bike. There it is.
Yeah, I'm swapping my answer. Town Bike.
Town Bike is the answer. So I know that we are out of time, but I'm going to ask the other barcasters: are any of you willing to stay and continue a little longer so we can finish out some questions?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm afraid as well.
It's different when we're the special people. Latreus is up next. Pencil, what is your favorite flavor of poutine?
I know they do a lot of different flavors of poutine, but I just like good, plain old poutine with the brown gravy and the fresh cheese curds. That is my rule. That's all it is.
It's so good. It's so good.
I just realized here at the end that we did not set up a drinking word.
Oh, the drinking
We
we did. Milk and I did. It's drink whenever the fuck you want is the drinking word.
All right, and then everyone else, what is your favorite food to eat?
Ooh.
Me? Fucking fried cheese, dude. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of cheese. Like, mozzarella sticks, yes. Cheese curds, yes. Fried cheese, yes.
I mean, Enigma?
I think Enigma's kill.
Okay.
And they,
Child. Okay, it's child. Okay,
Enigma's
If
a
it-
child.
if it's a single food thing, it's probably either it's a toss up between fries and sourdough bread.
Oh, sourdough bread.
Mm-hmm. It's an actual dish. What's up?
Let's combine all of these things. Fries, sourdough bread, fried cheese.
Mm-hmm. If it's an actual dish, if it's just like, it honestly depends on my mood. But if it's like, one and done pump giggity, just chick tendies and fries. If I want something more extravagant, a really good chicken parmesan always fucking hit just right.
Yes. All right, Lone Trooper is up next. Number one, what's your most heartwarming moment at a convention?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I know the one. And the moment I say it, you guys will understand. It was at the con, and probably the first day I met Priest, and I love him dearly, but that wasn't the heartwarming moment. I was dressed as the Tooth Fairy, and a little girl came up to me and wanted to tell me about how she lost her tooth and thanked me for putting money under her pillow.
So
It was, I was just like, it's really great. She goes, can I have a picture with you? And so I'm going, And of course, I'm literally dressed as like Tooth Fairy Colgate with a giant toothbrush. And next to me is a bottle of Listerine that's just full of alcohol. And I'm like, yep, sure, I'll take a picture with the child. So.
it's still amazing that you broke into that child's home and left her money for her tooth.
I mean, it's what I do, man. I'm still not over that. That was.
Did you add it to your necklace?
Yep, I have my necklace of teeth. I actually do have human teeth in my bedside drawer right here, so you know what? That's fine.
Enigma.
My most heartwarming moment was when I first met you fucks at the first convention I attended. I walked into the hotel room and immediately was assaulted by Pencil, who lifted me off the ground.
I did too. Oh, I'm your most heartwarming memory of con.
And then you ruined it by licking the side of my face.
Yeah, that sounds like me. That sounds like me.
And I have that picture.
Flam.
Ooh. It's a toss-up between people realizing I'm Flammenwerfer and then suddenly just fawning over my work. Was a very weird feeling, but it was lovely nonetheless because I got into very lovely conversations about that. It's a toss-up between that and people kind of like glossing me over, but then when they realize who I am, I don't look the way I sound or write, apparently. So that's always a fun little I pulled a sneaky on you moment.
I have so many like personal moments I could be like, oh, this with pencil or this with pencil, this with pencil. Like the first time I held her hand was so it warmed my heart so much. But
I'm sorry.
and honestly, like if I had to say like with kids or something, it'd probably be the Tooth Fairy story. But something unique, probably one of the first times I got done doing a panel, and someone saw my name in the con book, and they came up to me and they're just like, "Hey, I know you understand because you have clinical depression too, but I do too, and one of the things I do to try and take care of myself is I go read your stories." And he really liked Rainbow Dash Tries to Win Your Heart, and it was one of his favorites. And he said that one day when he was particularly on the edge, I will say, he read that story and it made his day better, and it was really important to me. And it's like one of those moments, like, wow, this is why I do this. And it was one of the reasons I got into fan fiction. So it was nice to be on kind of the other side, and it was really nice. Milk.
I don't have anything like near as that. It's just meeting you guys is like the top memory, and then like any other time somebody actually like recognizes me. It's really weird.
Yay!
I mean, yeah, the most heartwarming moment was what I had said before, but I think honestly the toppest moment of them all was actually, finally being able to shitpost on each other in person.
I still remember the first shitpost I posted was when you picked me up and my family looked outside and said, "Who is that?" I said, "That's my girlfriend."
Oh god.
Oh my god, I love it.
And they look out and then they just see me with just like I hadn't shaved and I'm just bearded and clearly looking like a dude.
I also wanted to add, can I say like Gregorian chant delivering the cheese puffs to
To the shrine.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody once told me the world was gone. Yeah, I mean,
I'm still so mad my didn't record that.
I've seen videos of people recording the shrine, and each one of those videos, someone asks, "Who left those cheese puffs?"
It was the Barcast.
It was us. We left a giant barrel of cheese puffs.
It
Like-
was the best day.
Do we have a video though of the singing? Like I swear somebody was taking a video.
We
of the
tried,
singing.
and
Well,
Clam's
I
phone
was.
fucked up.
Like the only time it decided to fuck up was like that. Yeah. I was so mad. I only have like 2 seconds of it, and it's not even the good part.
All right. Up next, what advice would you give to people wanting to start writing their own fan fictions?
Shut up and write. Stop planning and write. But it's not fleshed out. Stop it. Shut up. Sit down and write. But I don't know everything. That's shut up. Try it. Sit down and write. You just have to start. You can't write. It's just nothing. It's just ideas unless you write. If you want to start writing, just shut up and write.
If you're gonna write a cloth fic, know what makes you horny.
That also, and read. Read, motherfuckers, read.
I'm gonna try and listen to my own advice as I give it. It's never gonna be perfect. Just fucking do it.
Just do it!
Milk.
I don't write, so I have an invalid opinion on this one.
You're wrong. You write poetry.
That's a lie, and you, sir, are full of slander.
You need to pick up
Milk.
poetry again. I swear to God, there's some of the greatest.
Yes. Those poems are so good, Milk. Like,
They're literally trash.
I love them so hard.
They're cooter.
I love them, like, with tongue. Please do this.
Like, that was my favorite line from you ever. I lost my shit when I read that.
Which one was that one?
Scootaloo. She likes to play on her scooter and play with the scooter.
It's so good.
Please do more.
Yeah. It's what inspired me to do a very small Stella Writes poetry session. So,
Number 3. What did you draw on for inspiration when writing stories?
Paper.
My erection.
Flynn?
what do I draw on for inspiration? Multitude of things. Other people's writing, where it's just like, that's actually a fantastic idea. I'm going to expand on that. Or sometimes what happens is, wow, I didn't like where this went at all. I'm going to create my own thing of this with blackjack and hookers. Or just other readings that I've read, other videos. Inspiration comes to me from the most odd times if I'm looking
Well,
for
we were all just shitposting.
Okay. Oh, if you want a shitpost answer, where I draw on from inspiration, bend over and I'll show you.
There you go.
Okay.
Trauma and insecurities.
Nope.
Emotional breakdowns and a desire for something to make everything better.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this got sad. What's the next question?
Which Barcast member would you like to work with if you two could collaborate on a story?
I would like to do another Every Barcast member writes a sentence again. That was fun.
It was so good.
I absolutely loved the
Adventures of J. Edgar Hoover.
I still quote occasionally to Zeke, as he has read it. I still occasionally quote Winnie the Church at him instead of Winston Churchill.
What I want to do is that thing that Flam and I always talk about on road trips but never do.
Which one is that? We talk about a lot of shit.
The Stella and High Ground collab.
Which one was that? We've talked about a few of those.
We've talked so many about those, actually. The
one
where they
pestering me about is to make Stella an Imperial officer in Star Wars, and just the shenanigans that she gets into. Which one? Yeah.
The one I'm referring to is the one where they, without even meaning to, like they stumble into a fucking criminal syndicate thing, and like without even realizing that it was a criminal syndicate, accidentally demolish it.
I don't remember this at all.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that sounds great. Next person? Because I'm realizing we're probably gonna have to skip the rest of Lone Troopers questions because there's so many.
I personally have collabed with every person in the Barcast, every single person. So I think the person I collaborate with most regularly is Pencil.
Yeah.
The person I've done the fewest with, I think, is either Ravage or Flam, and I would definitely collab with Flam again.
Let's do it, motherfucker. I don't even remember the last time we collaborated together.
We still haven't done Liler meets Stella. Like, it's gonna be.
Oh God, that's right.
Malk.
Technically, every cast is a collaboration with you guys because I love you.
Gay, so gay. Wow. You are the gayest man, and I love you.
Every weekend is a collaboration effort.
Are there any of these other questions with Lone Trooper you guys want to get to?
No, we can't. No, we will not share the Wi-Fi password. And we've answered a lot of these before. If it's okay, I'd like to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go.
Chase is up next. Cooking channel time. Number 1, what is your favorite meal you are capable of making yourself?
My favorite meal is probably, I'm trying to rush because I'm trying to think. Shrimp bisque. I can make a shrimp bisque that it's a labor of love, but when I make it, it'll destroy your life.
Mm.
The only thing I can make is diced seasoned potatoes.
I can make this this grilled chicken that uses both like some chili powder, garlic powder, and I squeeze some lemon on it, so it's like a citrusy thing with cilantro. I grill that shit with fresh rice, let it bathe in its own juices, giggity, and it's fucking fantastic.
No shit, like being genuinely serious. I've won 7 chili competitions, so I love making chili so much.
It's steak.
Number 2, you are the Iron Chef. Your opponent, Gordon Ramsay. You know you're hopelessly outclassed, but you get to choose the meal that you both have to cook. What meal do you force him to try and make better than you?
Legitimately, I'd like to see Gordon Ramsay make sushi rolls as good as I make them. And Flam has seen some of my work. Some of you have seen my work. Like, I know how to make these really strange and extravagant flavor combinations of sushi rolls, and I'm damn good at it. And I think if I'm on Iron Chef and it's not Iron Chef America, then maybe I could impress.
Enigma.
What was the question?
Oh my god, you pay attention!
Fighting Gordon Ramsay in a cooking competition. You get to choose what you get to cook, though. So, what meal do you have him try to make better than you?
Well, the only thing I can make is those diced potatoes.
Oh my god.
Flam.
A glass of water. Because then I'll hand it to him and he'll ask, "Are these ice cubes frozen?" And I'll say yes and be like, "Oh, fuck me."
Is that water going to be freshly squeezed?
Yes.
Honestly, I would kill to have Gordon Ramsay dissect my chili. Like, if him and I get in a chili competition, yeah, he'd beat me, but we'd put the same amount of soul and love into it. So, like, at the end of the day, you know who wins? The people eating it. Milk?
I'm just making a bowl of cereal, dude. I don't want to lose that bad.
Bowl of cereal.
See, there was actually here my hubris being like, I think I could beat him. Like, everybody else is like, I don't give a shit.
Pencil.
What?
You have a stressing question from Shakes.
Okay, first of all, Shakes, we're not doing a cooking channel. It goes in main chat because otherwise main chat would never do anything. Fuck you. Next question.
You find yourself rapidly sinking into the depths of the ocean. On your way down, you encounter a sea pony. She can give you breathable air underwater, but it's in the form of oxygen queefs. Do you accept the life-saving air from her vagina, or do you drown?
I mean, I accept life-saving air from her vagina. Like, how is this a question? It's pussy. I've licked pussy before. Come on.
Anonymous Potatoes up next. I think Shakes is probably fapping now. Or actually, he's probably just like everyone else and just faps the whole cast anyway.
Yep.
Everyone. Which MLP character describes you the most?
Berry Punch.
Pinkie Pie.
I mean, honestly, probably a combination of my OCs. That's not even true because I don't.
It has to be on the show. It has to be on the show.
Okay, then I'd have to cliche cop out and say Luna. Yeah.
Cadence. In general, I'm a good character, but everyone hates me. Lol.
Milk!
What? I'm derpy.
What?
There.
Derpy, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm retarded, so.
If you could be any MLP character, which one would you be?
I would be Celestia because awful things.
Enigma.
Shining armor, because then he gets to bang princesses.
Flam.
Well, obviously Luna, fucking, because terrible things like pencil side.
Honestly, Celestia.
I'm gonna be derpy still.
I'm the only one in here looking to bang. The rest of you looking for power.
What's the most overrated book you've read and most overrated fanfic?
Most overrated book is probably A Separate Piece. And most overrated fanfic is Twilight. No, seriously, the Twilight series is a fanfic.
I get what you're saying.
There we go.
Enigma.
I don't think I've ever read anything that was
Overrated?
well, not that I'm aware of.
And what about fanfic?
Oh, fanfiction?
As well.
I read Rainbow Factory once, and it was not that good.
Well, yeah, it isn't that good.
Overrated book. I'd probably have to say Slaughterhouse-5.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight later.
I'm willing to die. It's just that book could not keep my attention. It was in 30 fucking different places, and then by the time Dresden got bombed, I'm like, serves you fucking right.
Non-linear storytelling.
Anyway. However, I love Farewell to Arms. So, at any rate, overrated fanfic. Ooh.
One of us is gonna say My Little Dashie. It's got to happen.
No, I don't want to say My Little Dashie because that was the first one I read, and I don't count the first one I read. Overrated. Cupcakes.
Fantastic.
Overrated book. I'm going to choose thinking intently. Probably, and I'm going to get flack for this, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Specifically that one?
The Two Towers is good. I enjoyed Two Towers, and The Return of the King is a great book. I also enjoyed The Hobbit, but the Fellowship of the Ring is just in general not a fun book to read. It's just so much like fanciful kind of like more so than The Hobbit. Fanciful kind of like meandering.
Yeah, I remember that. It kept bringing up. It also kept bringing up stuff that I had no context for because I didn't read any of the other books.
What's the first book in the series, dumbass?
Overrated fan fiction?
Ooh, what's he gonna say?
Summer of Fire. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Which one?
Yay! Milk.
No
It's a
opinion.
spit.
I don't read enough.
Okay. All right, then up
And
next for the
And
last
finally, and finally, yeah.
Office Love When.
Yes.
Fucking after I finish the Fluttershy Once in Your Pants finale, which is in progress, and Don't Call Me Cute. And then I'm gonna do Office Love and actually get it done, and it's gonna happen. I promise. I don't know if it'll happen this year though, but it'll happen. Martin Luther Parks is up next. Are any of you necrophiles? Yes.
No.
Come at me.
Sure, yeah, I guess we're all necrophiles, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Sure.
we're all necrophiles. That's the answer.
Arconix is up next. Arconix, I love you. Also, that's a really nice new avatar. You like jazz?
Yeah!
Actually, I do. It's just an excuse to play notes wrong, but it still sounds nice.
Enigma, do you like jazz?
I like the Star Wars equivalent. Jizz.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh my fucking god. Priest, do you like jazz?
According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. If the wind
Okay, we're stopping now! Milk, do you like jazz?
Yeah, sure.
I've always wanted to become a jizz whaler.
Next question, please.
If you could choose to be assaulted by 1,000 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck, which would be the most economically
Stop.
favorable?
Nope. That's the end of the question.
On a more serious note, if you could take a one-way trip to Mars, even if there were no three-breasted women or no meat and stomach babies. Yeah.
I would absolutely not take a one-way trip to Mars. No.
No, of course not.
I
Especially
want
if
to
I'm
come back. Everyone I love is here.
Yeah, especially if I'm not going to get 3 boobs in my face at once. Like, goddamn.
I played Doom Eternal. I know what happens on Mars. I want to go to Mars.
Bye. Bye, I guess.
I need those 3 boobies. I mean, come on now. I ain't going nowhere without 3 boobies.
Yeah.
Recall.
You can't just blow a hole in the center of Mars.
You can't just blow a hole in the center of Mars.
All right, next question.
Tony Montana's up next.
We're almost there, guys.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Who is gay?
What
Why
are
am I
you
gay?
running?
Why are you gay? Yes, I think. Is that the answer? Are you done?
I think so. What the fuck is a hollowback girl?
Oh, I can actually explain this if anyone even gives a shit. Or I can
Is
just
it just a booty call?
No, it is not.
Go ahead.
Do you actually want me to explain what happened with the
Yeah.
inspiration behind the song? Okay, the song
Yeah,
called
go on.
"Call a Batgirl" was created as a response to a music critic referring to her as a cheerleader. So she created a cheerleader thing. A Holla Batgirl has 2 meanings. Number one, somebody who responds positively towards catcalling, basically, kind of girl who's hey baby, I want to hit you up. It's like, yeah, daddy, the awful girls who do that. The other meaning is actually a cheerleader meaning. It's the girls in the background of the cheerleading group who respond to the call and response from the head cheerleader. So give me an A, and all the other cheerleaders go, A! Yeah, the girls who respond to the background are the Holla Batgirls, so it's also her way of saying that she's not a background cheerleader, she's not a background character, she's the head bitch in charge. And also she is not somebody who's just going to be yeah, tell me I'm sexy, you catcalling bastard. So it's a really actually lovely play on words. The end.
this my shit. All you girls stomp your feet like this. Few times spent around that track is not gonna happen like that because I ain't no holla back girl.
Yeah.
I a not no holla back girl.
Yay.
Oh,
All
you
right,
know.
Zapper Frost is up next. For Flutter Priest, will you ever do another ARG like Just Reply Again? I want to. Alternate reality game. I will tell you this. I want to run an ARG that at the end of the day, like, makes you find coordinates on a map and you dig a hole in the ground and there's something in the hole. And like there's buried treasure. And it'd be so great to fucking do that and have like an actual community-wide treasure hunt. But
Or
it's
dead body, and they get framed for the murder.
It's so time intensive and it's so much work. And I'm such a perfectionist. I'd rather just like push it off indefinitely to the future, because that's what Fluttershy Once in Your Pants was gonna have, and I decided, you know what, no, fuck it. I just want to have fun writing again. So I'm putting off a lot of the ARG like crazy shit for a long time. Zapper Frost, will you ever have the major techie on the Barcast so I can pester him on this Discord server about it?
I don't know. Maybe someday.
Put him in the request thread.
Yep. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're done! Woo!
Yay! The only thing left to do is to roll out the red carpet for ourselves. Pencil, people like your shit. How can they find you or ask you questions?
I'm an on pencil on Fanfiction. I'm what the fuck an on pencil on Twitter, and I'm on Discord and on pencil as well. And also, our top cheers today were Alex _ and Shakespeare Place. Thank you for your money.
And then I'm gonna roll out your own red carpet.
I have a fanfiction. Check out my stories. Leave me positive comments, please. I'm so lonely. Oh God.
Flam.
Same, just DM me, slide into my DMs on Fanfiction. I'm there. I usually respond unless it's nonsensical.
Milk. Same to you.
Fucking Discord only. Fuck you.
I'm fairly responsive, even if I'm slow on Fanfiction, because responding to PMs gives me anxiety, which is dumb, but it's true. I've got a Twitter at FlutterPriest. I've got a Gmail account, flutterpriestanon@gmail.com. Jesus Christ, fucking someone made a non-pen fucking enigmatic Taku with a fucking vagina. I'm losing my shit. Oh my Jesus Christ!
What?
This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
And you can tell it's still a stallion too because of the face.
I'm so upset. I really didn't need to see Enigma with a vagina today.
All right.
Oh God!
Read us out, Priesty Pie.
Thank you everyone for watching this edition of the Barcast. Be sure to tune in next week when Milk. Do we have a guest next week?
No.
We're working
Is it
on
Pat? We're gonna get Pat.
Maybe.
We're gonna get Pat. Pat is gonna be our guest. We'll contact him. We're gonna get Pat.
I thought we were supposed to get Craig or whatever. I can't even spell his name.
It's gonna be a long haul. We'll do our best.
We're doing something. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you want to catch up on parts of this episode that you missed, as well as check out other episodes that we've done in the past, such as John Delancey, Bill Newton, Andrea Libman, and other wonderful people from the fandom, feel free to check out our iTunes, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, all the other places where you can digest your podcast-related material. One of these days will be on Spotify. Maybe. I don't know, man. But until then, your bartenders have been a non-pencil.
I wish for death.
Enigmatic Kotaku.
I guess I have to stick my Peter in myself.
Flamin' Warfer.
Fucking yeah.
Milk.
My throat still hurts.
I am basically a sack of garbage. Bye.
Da 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 da.